And we are live. Back in the Sword Coast. Sweet. Alright. Let me pull out my notes.
Don't send me those. It's the last thing I need is more dice sets.
Ha!
You need them.
You love it. You love it. Oh yeah. Alright, last time was 5. Alright, so last time. That was like a week and a half ago now. It feels like forever. The party revisited the Cragmaw hideout. That was last time, wasn't it? And defeated Clarg the Bugbear and his army of goblins.
Yep.
You looted the cave, and then made a stop back in Phandelver and set up shop in the hen house after carousing with some of the locals, including a dwarf miner who is named Delg Frosttankard. And you played Dwarven Roulette with him. The party also learned about the ruins of Thunder Tree from a halfling named Killeen Alderleaf. You made your way there in the last half of the session and learned about the location of Cragmaw Castle from Rydoth, the druid who currently lives there after battling some twig blights. You also learned that Rydoth has been keeping an eye on a young green dragon that has taken up residence within the tower at the top of the hill in Thunder Tree, along with lots of zombies and other interesting creatures roaming around. After that, the party decided that Gundren's plight was more important than fighting the dragon, more time sensitive. Don't hurt yourself there.
Good.
So they decided to return to Phandelver to convince Sister Gariel to join them before they head off to Cragmaw Castle. So we're going to pick up when you guys basically make it back to Phandelver. So the party rode hard back. They got their detailed instructions on how to reach Cragmaw Castle from the druid. You arrived late in the evening, weary from your riding basically all day. You rode all the way to Thunder Tree and all the way back in the same day, which was quite a few miles. So everyone passed out in the hen house, except for Jinzi, who slept in one of the stalls outside in the stable, as he was prone to do.
Yeah.
He's not big enough to spoon with the horses, but you know.
Oh. I make do.
And that's where we're gonna pick up. Let's see here.
Jinzi
So
and
it's still nighttime.
Jinzi and his gigantic horse body pillows. Great.
Don't judge me.
Josh, what is this NPC booster thing that's showing up on the map?
Let me see.
I see it like
Showing-
the bottom right.
Oh, are you guys seeing that too?
Yeah.
All right, ignore those. Those are for me. I didn't realize you guys could see them too.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's right. I'll have to figure out how to make that go away for players. Yeah, they're like, so I added some decks basically of things. So there's like, there's some loot decks, there's NPC decks, and these are like add-ons that I picked up off the store. But anyway, just helpful stuff for me. All right. Cool. So you're passing the night at the hen house. Jinzi's out back, and Oratir and Ferran are like passed out in the common room. Basically, the room is dark. And Jinzi, I need you to make me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because you were sleeping outside amongst the noises of the night.
holla.
Hold on a second.
Doesn't matter.
He's consistent.
Nice. That's the consistency I like to
Jinzi's
see.
just like, fuck you.
Fuck you, disadvantage. All right. Let me see here. Hopefully, let me just check something real quick. All right. So we're gonna do this guy. Oh. All right, Jinzi. So that was a very good roll.
Thanks.
And I didn't get a very good roll. So, Jinzi, sometime in the middle of the night, you awake with a start and kind of look around. And, you see the horse, like, standing in the stall next to you, sort of sleeping, standing up as horses are prone to do. But you hear a little clinking, and it draws your attention. And you kind of sit up, peek out of the stables. And, the stables are kind of on the side of the hen house, and sort of the door is kind of around the corner to the front. And with your dark vision in the moonlight, you see what looks like a lithe, dark form poking at the front door of the hen house. In the moonlight, you get a little bit of a glimpse, and you see a flash of like what looks like white hair. For a moment, long white hair.
Oh, so is it like elderly white hair? Or...
Well, you don't really know, but
Okay.
from what you can tell from the form, it doesn't necessarily look like an elderly person. It looks like a very lithe form.
Okay. I want to sneak over and grapple whoever it is.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay. As you start sort of creeping over a little stealthily, the figure stops, turning whatever they're doing. And as you get a little closer, you notice in sort of with your dark vision that it looks like they're trying to pick the lock pretty much on the front door. They they notice you and immediately turn to face you, and you see the glint of a wicked-looking, jagged short sword in one hand.
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna yell out, "Guys, wake up!"
Nice.
As loud as I can. And then I guess to this creature, I'm gonna, shout out, "You! Who are you? What are you doing?"
All right. Oratir and Ferran, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage because you're sleeping. Nice.
You're
All right, so Oratir, you wake up and hear Jinzi's yell.
Well, you said disadvantage, right?
Oh, yeah, shoot. I was
we
looking at
both
the
got
first
natural
one.
ones.
Damn. All right, so you got... Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the rolls. Okay, so you don't wake up. You continue sleeping with your happy dreams of the hen house as Jinzi starts panicking a little bit out front. Jinzi, the form does not respond, but they, in what looks like kind of just a split second as you blink, the form has like darted into the shadows and then comes leaping at you from the shadows with the sword drawn. So I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, I don't have my character up.
Yeah, you don't have
Cool.
the map up, Josh.
Yeah, that's we're not going to do a map for this one, but
Okay.
we're going to see how this
You're
goes with descriptions.
You're so fucked.
All right, let's see here. Let me pull your icon over. Pull all your guys' icons over. Let's see. I wanted to actually try this without a map because... All right, everybody should be... Oh God, hold on a second. Can you all see your icons on the screen there? All right, cool. All right, go ahead and... You can roll initiative again. Hopefully you'll get better than a 7 this time. And let me add one for...
Holla.
All right, so as this guy comes lunging at you, and you do see now, as he gets closer, that it is a guy, and you recognize that it's a drow. And he is wearing a, in the kind of the split second it takes you to see him kind of leaping at you, you see he's wearing like a long black cloak that reaches down to like his ankles. He's got what looks like black leather armor on, like very tightly fitting, and like he looks like he's got the intent of kind of like an assassin or something in that vein. Like he looks like he's outfitted for bear and like ready to go.
Oh shit, Genji's gonna start talking shop.
That's right. All right, hold on a sec. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, let me see if I can do this from the other screen.
I like how there's a shark head.
You like how there's a what?
Shark head mounted to the wall.
All right, where's my initiative thing?
It's not that kind of tapping, bruv.
Sweet. All right, I'm just going to move him over so I can at least use his icon. And we need some battle music.
Yeah, we do.
It's about to go down.
It's so peaceful and serene.
I like to be serenaded
right.
when I murder people.
I was sleeping so well to the music.
There we go. All right. Jinzi, you actually go second. I rolled really well for him. So he comes flying at you and makes, let's see. He makes 2 short sword attacks against you with his, he actually pulls out another short sword, you see, and they both have kind of curved edges with like serrated backs on the sides. And he's going to make 2 short sword attacks against you.
Okay.
First one's a 21, and second one's a 17.
Both hit.
All right. So, let's see. Oof. So, he slams both of them into you as he's kind of caught you a little bit unawares, and you're still kind of half asleep. So he comes flying out of the darkness and just like slices down in kind of like an X on top of you, and you take let's see, 8 for the first and 13 for the second, damage-wise. As he slices down through your armor, you kind of feel the cuts across your chest, and he like whips his blades back, and the blood like goes flying off onto both sides as he's like holding them out like at arm's length, and he just gives you this like kind of evil grin. All right, you're up.
You're not as bad as you look. But I still like to think I'm better. And I'm gonna attack him with my dagger of venom.
Nice. Go for it. Let's see. 12, unfortunately, does not hit. You go at him, and he just parries it easily with like one of his 2 short swords. You kind of go flying off a little bit to the side, but you easily regain your balance. All right. Oratir and Ferran, go ahead and make another perception check with disadvantage, both of you. You're starting to hear... All right. Ferran, you suddenly wake up with a start as you hear shouts from outside, and you hear what sounds like swords clinking, and mostly Jinzi shouting.
Thanks.
Agony.
So if you want to do something on this turn, you can.
I'm gonna run over, find Oratir and shake him awake.
All right. All right. Go ahead and add yourselves to the initiative order. And we'll say you take this turn to kind of wake him up and get him over to the door and pick up your weapons. All right.
I go last.
All right. The drow's up again. And let's see. He does kind of a somersault backwards and then fires his hand crossbow at you twice. First one's a 20, Jinzi. That hits, I'm sure. Second one's a 9, so I think he just hits with the 1.
Yeah.
All right. So he fires off 2 quick bolts, boom, boom, with a hand crossbow, and the first one catches you in the shoulder and lodges there, thunk, and the second one flies off a little bit to the side.
Next round, he's going to cast Fireball.
All right. That's it for him.
How much
what are you doing,
damage did I
Jinzi?
Did I take any damage from that?
That was 5 piercing damage. Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's see. This isn't looking so good. I start to let's see here. I move back towards the stable
Okay.
and fire my short bow at him.
Nice. If you want, you can like try to hide behind like, you know, the kind of the wall, you know, the stalls, of the stable or something to get some cover if you want. But, you know, we don't have a battle map, so you can tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, I'd shoot my short bow at him.
Okay. You fly backwards into the stall as he's like distracted for a second and fire your short bow. And let's see here. He takes one of his scimitars and deflects the arrow out of the air as you shoot it at him.
Jesus.
All right, Ferran, you're up.
Oh.
You burst, and he deflects that. He doesn't make a move back towards you yet, but he readies his two blades again after having used his hand crossbow. Ferran, you burst out of the front door, and not far from the front door, you see the drow standing there with his two swords like out to the sides, like staring intently at Jinzi. But as the door flies open, he kind of quickly looks and turns his head at you and sees you there. So you're up.
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at him.
Nice. You're probably about 15 feet from him right now.
Well, apparently that doesn't help.
So in kind of your half sleeping state, whoosh, you shoot your fireball out and it just literally like completely misses. In fact, hold on a second. I'm gonna try something out here. In fact, make a DC 16 Dex save for me. Just make a Dex
Who?
save. I'll tell you if it fails or not.
Prone?
Yeah, for
Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Nice. All right, so as you actually fire off the spell, for a second you feel like it's about to like backfire on you and like do damage to yourself because you know you're sort of like half asleep and you're just like suddenly you got this adrenaline burst, but you managed to kind of get the get the spell out and just fire it off like quickly without like singeing yourself or anything. All right, anything else you want to do? He's standing about 15 feet from you, kind of in front of the inn.
So if I remember from the map correctly, I'm gonna run off to the left over behind that tree over there.
Okay, yeah. So you run and kind of duck behind a tree, and we'll say you have like 3/4 cover back there, at least while he's ranged. All right, Oratir, what are you doing?
First, I'm gonna say, like, what's going on? While I'm still inside.
No.
Is anyone gonna answer? Jinzi, maybe?
Out here! Quick! What's up? Oh, they got a bumblebee? Oh, well, step on it.
Okay. So
Bumblebee aggro.
I'm gonna be like, intruder, and I'm gonna rage.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna rush out at him.
Go for it. You can reach him in this turn. He's not far from the entrance.
Good. Okay, and then I'm gonna attack him with my great axe.
Nice. Are you
24.
okay, cool. I was gonna ask if you were doing a reckless or not. You raging but not frenzied?
I am not frenzied.
Okay. You definitely hit with the 24. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice, dude.
Damn.
All right, so he was kind of looking at Ferran as Ferran like leapt back behind the tree back there after missing with the firebolt, and he wasn't expecting someone else to come out. So you come literally like leaping out of the inn, like flying through the air, and just slam your axe into his shoulder. And as you're facing him, you see that he is indeed a drow male, and he looks like, you know, a fairly elite-looking warrior. He kind of grabs his shoulder in pain as you like pull the axe out, and you've like, you know, slammed through his armor. All right, let's see here. So that was 18 points of damage.
Oh yeah.
All right. So he kind of holds his shoulder for a minute, and then gives you this grimace. And he takes some of the blood and just kind of licks it, and he like spins to face you with his 2 scimitars and comes at you like quick as lightning. So he makes a multi-attack on you with those guys. 26 to hit and critical hit for the second one. So yeah, on you, Orator.
I'm glad
You are raging.
Yeah.
So he does. Let's see. And as the blades hit you, you notice that you notice as they're swinging at you that something is like coating the edge. And as the blades slam into you, you feel the effects of poison like start to seep through your body. So you take, let's see, 15 piercing damage and 11 poison damage total.
So 7
So you
piercing.
can, yeah.
And how much poison?
So it would be 5 if you have it. I don't know that you, I don't know that you get to half poison damage. Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, I think it's just piercing.
So it's 11.
Yeah, 11 poison damage.
Okay.
You've also got to go ahead and make a con save for me. All right.
Motherfucker.
Unfortunately, so you are poisoned now for another hour. So definitely for the remainder of the fight. All right.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
So you've got disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, I think is basically what that means. So you feel the poison kind of seeping through your veins, and you know, despite your raging, you feel it starting to affect like how quickly you could move. All right, and that's it for him. Jinzi, you're up. So he's currently facing Oratir, and you know he just hit him pretty badly with both blades.
All right, I'm gonna take another. You know what? I'm at this point. I'm pretty like, yeah, I'm feeling it. But I'm gonna run up to him and I'm gonna do a, since he's right next to Oratir. I'm gonna use my sneak attack.
Yeah, you can get behind him because he's facing the inn, facing Oratir right now.
Yeah.
So you can do a flanking attack on him.
Cool. So I'm gonna do that. With my
17 hits.
cool.
Nice. So as he's kind of reveling in the glory of having poisoned Oratir with his blades for a second, you deal your own poison to him and slam your dagger into like his rib cage from the side, and you watch the poison like seep through him, and he cries out for a second and actually drops one of his swords as he takes, what's that, 19 damage?
Yes.
That's a pretty nice hit.
Thanks.
He starts breathing more heavily as you see like the poison seeping through his veins, and he actually starts looking a little nervous now. All right, Faran, you're up.
Well, I get to I get to do 2 attacks with my dual.
Oh, you're doing another attack? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, it's right there in chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, 20 hits. All right, so I don't think you get sneak for the second one. You think it's just the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 4 more precinct, and you kind of slam your other sword into him on the other side, shish kebabbing him, so to speak, from both sides. All right, Faran, now you're up. Unless Jinzi, do you want to move or anything?
I'm gonna kind of fall back a little bit.
Okay, you probably have like another, say you have another like 10 feet of movement, so you can drop back a little.
So I'm gonna drop back.
At least out of swinging range. All right, Faran, you're behind the tree, about 30 yards away, 30 feet away.
I'm gonna shoot him with another firebolt.
All right, go for it.
God.
Damn, son.
Quit shooting fireballs.
All right. Let me see here. Hold on a second.
I know, right? That's, like, even Anna's upset. God, you're scaring my dogs.
Let's
I'm gonna sit down behind this tree and just start reading some books. Maybe
Jesus,
learn
man,
something.
You're getting some bad rolls here.
How to be a better wizard for dummies.
All right, so you fire your firebolt off, and it actually like just goes like right over Jinzi's head and like singes like the top of his head as as it goes past and like slams into the ground a few feet away. And that is it. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Orator, you're back up.
I'm gonna roar at him and then do a reckless attack.
Go for it. So that you should be even, right? Because you have disadvantage right now. So yeah,
That's
go
the
for it.
reason I'm doing it.
Do it. Damn, son. All right, roll that damage. All right, nice. So as you kind of cry out in both pain and rage at the same time, you glare at him and just slam your axe down in front, and he tries to deflect it a little bit, but it still like chops into his arm, and now like you can actually see like a good chunk of like his muscle and bone like in the arm that you hit, and he cries out in pain and looks at that, and then you start to see him kind of turning a little bit, and like he looks like he is getting more nervous than before. All right, anything else you want to do?
No, but I do want to literally point out that that's literally the least amount of damage I can do.
Yeah, I was like, that does seem a little low.
I looked at it. I literally rolled a 1 on damage.
Yeah, that's brutal, man. All right, so 9 total.
Yeah.
All right, so the drow is up. As he looks around, as he's getting surrounded, and you can see in his eyes that clearly this wasn't his intention upon attacking you guys tonight, to be in this situation. He mutters some words and touches like a piece of something in a pouch, and poof, you feel and see just inky dark blackness appear around you, like impenetrable blackness that you literally can't see a hand in front of your face if you're standing within about 15 feet of him. So Jinzi and Oratir, this affects you. Your dark vision does not pierce this blackness. It is like magical blackness. Faron, from where you're standing behind the tree, you look and there's just a globe of blackness that like sucks in all light. You can't see anything inside of it. You can't see any of the people fighting over there. And that's it. And the drow, you hear some scuffling, and he's gone. All right, what are you guys doing? The blackness is still there.
Yeah,
but
I'm gonna.
there's no more attacks. You don't see him. You can kind of feel around in the darkness, and everything else is normal. Like you just can't. You literally can't see anything.
I'm gonna be swinging my axe around for the next minute or so.
I'm going to
until my rage wears off.
I'm basically
All right,
gonna...
like in the darkness, or do you want to like move out of it?
No, I'm just swinging it around in the darkness. Yeah.
All right, Jinzi, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna like backwards roll out of there as fast as I can.
Okay, as you're rolling out, you see kind of an axe swing over your head as like Oratir is like flailing around in the darkness. You back out backwards, so you were like facing the inn, and like you flip back out, and it's still nighttime. The moon's out, but it's very dark, and you see nothing. You don't see anything. Obviously, the globe of blackness is like even darker than the night, and like no moonlight pierces it.
I'm gonna walk around it slowly and kind of be looking out for things.
All right. Get some music back on here. Whoa, it's like super chill. Hold on. All right, so you're looking around?
Yeah.
All right, so as you're looking around, you don't see anything. Go ahead and make a... Everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Hold on.
Oh,
What?
critical. Wow, 2 criticals. All right.
We gotta get them eventually, Josh.
Nice. So everybody like stops and listens for a second, and just like trying to figure out where this drow went. You don't hear anything for a minute, and then kind of from behind the inn, you hear some kind of like shuffling through the bushes, like sounding like something's running back through the woods that way.
I'm gonna yell out, "Come back here, you knife-eared bastard!" and chase after him.
Nice.
Chase after as well.
All right.
I'm gonna hop on Oratir's back and ride the bull into battle.
Right.
I'm gonna throw you at him.
Do it! Do it!
Let's see here. All right, so you run kind of frantically through the night, like trying to catch a glimpse of where he went. The globe of darkness just stays there where the drow was before. And you're running through the night and looking around. You do catch a little bit of like blood, with your dark vision on like some of the plants as you're running past them, and you see that the it looks like he's heading up towards Tressendar Manor.
Okay.
So you guys keep chasing after him.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
And if I see him, I'm gonna immediately throw Jinsey at him.
All right, sounds good. All
Also,
right,
I'm going, if I get within 60 feet of him, I want to try and cast Levitate on him.
Sure. Okay. So you make it up to Tressendar Manor, and as you get up to the top, you kind of lose sight a little bit, like you don't see him anywhere. But the trail, the very faint trail that you've been following, starts. You're not picking up any more signs at the moment. So go ahead and make another perception check. I'll wait for Ryan to come back on this one.
Sorry about that.
All right.
My blood is pumping. I am very perceptive right now.
Nice.
What do you
man,
know
guys
my
are
see?
crushing it.
Sorry about that. Let's see. Perception? Because everybody else is...
Damn.
We're all
You guys are crushing these perception checks. All right.
Alert.
As you spend about 5 minutes looking around, kind of, you've lost the trail at the point where you get to Tressendar Manor. You spend about 5 minutes looking around, like trying to pick up sort of where he might have gone. And you find some more blood, kind of some drops. Just you could barely see them, kind of on the rubble outside the manor. And you follow it a little bit, and you see it's like heading off into the woods, kind of like northeastish. You've spent a chunk of time at this point, like looking for additional sign. So you get the sense that, assuming he's moving as quick as he was moving before, he's probably gained a little bit of this distance on you.
I don't think we're gonna catch this slimy spider lover.
What if it's he's luring us away? I say we head back and track him in the morning.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right. So you guys head back to the tavern without further incident, sort of licking your wounds, so to speak. Jinsey, you've been pretty banged up. You guys might want to, take some time and heal up or something. But that's up to you.
Yeah, so this was in the middle of a long rest, right?
Yeah. You still there's still time in the night. However, you're currently extremely wide awake after this incident. We'll say it's about 2 a.m.
Okay.
So
yeah, I really need to take a long rest.
All right.
So if we want to go back and
I'm gonna go in and close the door and then lay down in front of it.
Okay. You guys are all going back.
yeah, I'm gonna actually fall asleep inside of the tavern.
Okay, sounds good.
Somebody learned their lesson.
So Jinsey kind of uncomfortable sleeping inside, but he manages eventually inside. Say everybody gets half of their normal health back. So half of whatever you're missing at this point, you can get back. Call it half a long rest. The night passes without further interruption, and you wake up groggily to the rays of sunshine coming in the windows.
Do we get any of our abilities or anything back?
Yeah, you can replenish those.
Okay.
If you want to use hit dice at this point, you can to replenish the rest of your health, but it's up to you.
No, I'm good. Jinsey. Yeah, you need it.
Don't judge me.
Hey, I'm not judging.
Hey, I got 3 potions if you need to.
I'm good.
I got 1 greater healing if you need that.
Yeah, just Fern, give me one of your potions. That'll be enough. I've already got 1 other, but I did lose some hit dice in the.
So I just have a standard potion.
Okay, yeah.
Damn it! Where's my tavern music?
Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys wake up the next morning, and you can do what you want.
Oh, that was a night I'd like to never have again.
Usually when I wake up with a headache like this, the night was at least fun.
I imagine with a face like that, you wake up with headache most days. I'm just kidding, big fella. Don't kill me. You're beautiful.
Should we go after the drow?
Oh, right. Yeah. As soon as I get something in my stomach, so I gonna head to the back in the kitchen and start making me up something quick.
Nice.
I'll eat one of my rations. I don't really trust what we have in the kitchen right now.
I gotta get you.
There we go.
Cool.
You guys hear the music at this point?
Yep.
I had to reload. Okay.
It's very,
So-
I
very
don't.
quiet, but I hear it.
All right.
Cool. So I make
Right.
me a plate of food, and I come sit at the bar and start enjoying it.
All right. After a little bit, you hear a loud rap on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
Go away.
It is I, Harbin. I have news for you.
Come on in.
Harbin, do we know a Harbin?
You remember that Harbin Wester is the town master that you briefly met?
I go open the
Maybe
door
important
for him.
enough to have
All right.
a note about him.
Nope.
Yeah, not that important yet. All right. So you open the door, and the large, portly man kind of greets you at the door. A little bit, he's kind of like a little pompous. Anyway, he says, "Well, since you asked me to look into it, I have found out a couple things for you." And he goes on to basically relay the stuff I put in the Discord chat for you about how much it will cost to obtain certain things for the hen house, including paying wages. And he says these are the standard wages you would expect around here. We're not Neverwinter or Waterdeep, so you're not paying premium prices, but you're also probably not getting premium help. And he says, if there's anything else you need, I will be at the town at the town center, the town hall rather. And he kind of hands you some documents with the info that he just relayed to you verbally, and kind of walks off without another word.
Oh man, what?
5,200 gold pieces.
The bartender makes as much as the ladies do?
For some good drinks.
Food is how much?
Well, you need a good bartender to make sure that we have nice and drunk patrons to spend a bunch of money on their lady.
Well, I think we could cover the front stage renovation, no problem, but the upstairs rooms may have to go without for a while.
But
But
What's
where
the-
are we?
what's the point of the ladies if we don't have the upstairs room?
We'll
just make it an open venue. Have fun wherever you want.
Yeah, we have a kitchen and a stable. We can make do with what we have.
The 2 rooms you use, right?
There we go.
The one
Oh,
rule is this is not allowed to turn into a donkey show.
And let's not be confused. I will still continue to use them. Just we'll have a show.
Why is our bartender named Kelly?
That's
Don't ask questions.
That's a great question. I'll let you ask him.
Do we want to do any of this renovation?
Yeah, I kind of want to get at least the front stage going.
So let's just do it, like, make it into like a ye old strip club for now.
Basically, yeah.
Ye
and
old strip club.
then we'll have to roll into town, see if we can hire some peeps.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably. I mean, bard. Do we want a bard?
Well, what are the strippers supposed to dance to?
The sound of money hitting the stage, John. Keep up.
It better be a hopping bard.
You could only make it hail back in the day.
Look, I don't know if you've thought about this, but there is no paper money in this world. So how are they going to keep the money that people give them while they're up on stage?
Oh, I've thought about it.
They're gonna.
You don't want to know.
They're gonna make it hail and have a dagger with them to protect their investments.
You ever heard of little baggy?
Yeah, we'll have. We could
Don't
place. We could place bouncers here, 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 and here.
Part of making the money will be the show.
Oh yeah, their cover prices. Good call.
That's not what I was talking about, but sure.
We can make like this slope around the outside where the coins will like hit and then roll down, and then collect for them for the end of the show. Amazing.
Cool. Well, what do you say we send a message to what's the dude's name again?
Harbin.
Harbin.
So it's 330 GP. We can get that started. I'll put in. Wait, how much? 330. Oh, so 110 each. Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll put in my 110.
Cool. I just put mine in.
Yep.
Do you guys see the? I did share a hen house handout with some info on it. If you guys
I
saw
went
it.
ahead and copied it into a note too, so I have it.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Cool. We'll drop that off and then what do you say we track down our little boyfriend that tried to sleep over this morning?
Yes, did you learn your lesson from him?
I'd say he's gonna meet my axe very soon.
I either win or I learn. I never lose.
So I'll take that as a yes.
So watch your back, elf. Yeah, and so then with that, I walk out and go to track down the drow.
All right. So you guys are doing the drow? Or trying to trail him?
Yeah.
All right. So you pick up kind of a little bit of the blood trail from, as you make your way back up to Tressendar. and you figure out sort of where you stopped. Let me switch us back to Phandelver here. All right. So you make your way back up, and he kind of followed a path that looks like this. From behind the hen house, he kind of ran, kind of scattered up here, and kind of made his way that way.
I don't see anything.
I see it.
Ah,
Oh,
there.
it is.
Yeah. All right, I guess it only shows up once I finish drawing. Cool. So you guys follow the trail up there. Go ahead, everybody, make a perception check now. All right, Orator, you start kind of poking around over here, a little further off in the woods, and you pick up the trail again. It's lighter this time now. So it looks like he was either stopping the blood or kind of, cutting it off as he ran, maybe. But there's not as much now. And let's go back here. All right, so you guys make it to about... following the trail out through the foothills of Phandelver, you kind of make it out to about here. And you actually find that it goes on for several miles. But after a while, the trail pretty much goes cold. You can go ahead and make a nature check for me, everyone.
Holla.
Nice. Okay, you try to find kind of more, anything really to track him by. Footprints, disturbed bushes, any more signs of blood. But after kind of seeing the last few signs of blood, the trail does kind of peter off, but it definitely heads kind of in the general direction. I've got the arrow pointing here. But you find that after a while, going several miles, you can't really get anything definitive.
All right.
Well,
Looks like he got away.
shall we head back to town and see if anybody coming into town has seen anything?
Yeah, let's go check and see.
Could be good.
All right. All right, you guys trudge back. And let's see here. Oops. Make your way back to the hen house, and where do you want to go after that?
We'll head to town and let's go see if we can find anyone who's seen anything.
I'd say we should probably ask the owner of Stonehill Inn. Probably have heard some stories if anything come in.
Toblin.
Let's do it.
All right. Whoops. All right, you guys pop into the Stonehill Inn. You see Toblin going about his normal activities. He waves to you as you pop in and says, "Ah, the heroes of Phandelver. Come on in. What can I get you? Breakfast?"
Information.
Oh.
You heard
Alrighty.
you heard anything amongst the patrons about any drow or hurt person they come across in their travels?
He looks a little surprised and says, "Drow. We haven't seen any drow anytime recently. At least I haven't. And I usually know about these things if they happen throughout town. You saw a drow yesterday?
We were attacked by a drow this morning.
Oh." And he kind of notices for the first time, sort of your bandaged wounds. And Jinzi, you're still looking a little rough. He says, you were attacked in the night? We're in town?
Did I stutter?
He kind of, looks taken aback a little bit and says, "Well, no, that's disconcerting. I've never heard of a drow attack."
Yeah, it happened around 2 a.m. this morning over at our right outside our hen house.
Can't help you, but now I am nervous.
Well, if you
Maybe
hear
we should talk to
anything,
Sildar.
let us know. But yeah, let's go talk to Sildar.
All right. You guys pop over to the Townmaster's Hall. Sildar and Harbin are there at their desks, kind of eating a hurried breakfast as they get to their activities for the day.
Excuse us, gentlemen. You heard anything about an injured drow or any other being this morning?
They kind of look at each other, like with quizzical expressions on their faces, and look back at you. And Sildar stands up from his desk and says, "A drow, you say? You saw him this morning?"
Yeah, pretty up close as he slashed me with both of his blades.
He comes over, kind of looks at your wounds, and says, "Yeah, this looks like it may be Drow's doing." After like examining your wounds for a second, and he says, "You should get that looked at. Perhaps Sister Gario can help." I have not heard of anything, but that is very disturbing and very interesting. Why do you think they would be attacking you?
Well, they were trying to get into our establishment originally, which was also owned by the Red Brands. Do you know of anyone that might cause them harm? Other than, most of the people in town that dislike them.
He thinks for a second and says, "Oh, that's very interesting. I mean, I can't think of anybody other than all of us who would like to harm the Red Brands, of course, which you have already taken care of. Is there something of value in the house, perhaps? But it's very odd for a drow to be seen, let alone attack in the middle of the night. And there was only one?
That we could see.
This is bad. Very bad."
Using poison blades too.
Yeah, he checks on your wounds, Oratir, and says, "Yes, this does look like the workings of Drow. This does not bode well for the town. I don't know, perhaps something we have done has drawn their attention, but this is very, very bad. I'm going to have to send word back to Neverwinter and let my superiors know."
I kind of turn and look at the group. But who doesn't like a brothel?
Sildar kind of shrugs his shoulders. Says, "Well, if anything else happens, be sure to let me know. But I will do what little I can right now. Perhaps this will give me enough leverage to bring in some more backup from Neverwinter. But for the time being, keep your eyes open." Did Harbin get you everything you need for the hen house in the meantime?
Aye, and then some. We're gonna go ahead and put in an order to build that front stage area.
All right. Harbin, can you see what you can do about that? I'm sure there's willing workers in town. And Harbin kind of, resignedly nods his head and takes your money. Says, "I'll see what I can do."
Yeah, you will.
I kind of jump up in the air and thrust my fist up and click my heels together and then come down and oh, and wasn't good for the wounds.
No Rakan over here. Well, if we can't do anything about the drow, we can at least see what we can do about Gundren.
Ah, yes. Have you found anything else out about him? That's Sildar talking.
We found where Cragmore Castle is.
Oh, very good. Please make all haste if possible.
Also, for your information, we talked to Radoth up in Thunder Tree. Apparently, a green dragon moved in.
He cocks his head a little bit and says, I don't know a write-off. A green dragon, you say? Well, Thunder Tree is in a sorry state after the eruption many years back, but I didn't know anybody actually lived there.
Eruption?
Yes, the volcano erupted many years back and destroyed the town, and for years it has been overrun at this point by all manner of creature,
Oh,
as I'm
right.
sure you saw since you were up there.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, that's interesting. Thankfully, it's not too close by, but yes, please do make haste. And you said you think Gundren is at Cragmaw Castle, right?
Yep.
We've heard that they have a dwarf prisoner there.
If you can rescue him, I pray to the gods that he's okay. But if you can rescue him and perhaps find the map that he was carrying, we may yet get out of this and establish a foothold here and bring some more order to this part of the country.
Well, what do you say we head to Cragmaw Castle?
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like the only plan we got right now.
All right.
Shall we stop by and pick up Sister Gary on the way?
Oh yeah. Where's my
You-
goblin?
You and picking up Sister Gariel.
I mean, if I could,
Oh.
I'd pick her up myself, but
Just between you and me, I might be a little concerned now that if she knows that we're opening up a brothel, and that she sent the drow.
Damn, this escalation. All right.
Is this
I'm
how
gonna open
your
my window for a
relationships
second.
usually go?
I trust no one, okay?
as we're walking over to get her, I'm kind of like looking over my shoulder, both directions on occasion.
I'm looking over Jency's shoulder too, but that's normal.
Huh.
All right. You guys want to pick up any supplies, or you're grabbing Sister Gary, all right?
I
Nope,
think I'm
yep.
okay on supplies for now.
Same.
All right. You guys head over to Sister Gary's home and greet her, and she explained the situation to her, and she quickly agrees to go. She says, "Let me just, get my shrine in order," and so she takes a few minutes to do that and puts a not in order sign like on.
She puts it in
No
order-
prayers here. Out of order.
She puts it in order just to put a sign on it that's saying it's out.
That's right. That's right.
No thanks.
And then she grabs her gear and she says, "I'm ready to go." You guys heading out on horseback or on foot?
Yeah,
where's my goblin?
I don't know. Where'd you leave him?
We'll say, what was his name again? Damn it, I'm a horrible.
Troop.
Troop.
You don't deserve him if you don't remember his name.
I don't. Troop. He's been with us this whole time. Let's go.
All right, Droop. So you guys head back and get your horses then.
Yep.
All right. So Gariel hops on the back of your horse, Faron, and Droop hops on the back of Jinzy's horse.
Woo!
Wraps his arms around you, Jinzy.
Haha. It's like one of those things where when he does it, we kind of sway back and forth, like kind of like the scene out of Ghost.
He
when
says,
they're-
"You're not gonna make me fight, are you?"
It's like you keep asking stupid questions. I am.
That's a scene that you can paint right there.
All right, you guys head to the Tribor Trail and make your way out. All right. So, you've got the location of Cragmaw Castle. Gonna head straight there, I'm assuming?
Yep.
All right. You guys head up the trail kind of as far as you can on your horses, riding pretty good pace. Let's see. Real quick. All right, so it's about 35 miles. Let's see. So we'll say It takes about 6 hours to get there, so it's a pretty good ride. So let's see. We'll say it's about 3 p.m. by the time you guys get there. And actually, as you're entering the forest, you have to go a lot more slowly because obviously there's no trail. So you kind of make your way through with signs and directions from Rydoth, and you follow his instructions to kind of find the way there. And after a while, you see, kind of through the trees, there appears an old, broken down castle or the edge of it. You can see one wall. And it's not a huge castle, but it's, like a small size keep. It looks like it's been there for a long time. Definitely worse for wear.
Huh. Well,
Pull up my notes here.
how about that? He was telling the truth.
Wait, you thought he wasn't telling the truth?
I'm a rogue. Skepticism comes with a job.
As you get closer, you see the castle is in a little bit of a clearing. There's about 7 kind of crumbling towers of different sizes and heights. And the upper stories, from what you can tell on the ground, are kind of in various states of collapse. There's a short flight of steps leading up to a terrace in front of the main entryway, from what you can see. And past the wreckage of a pair of doors that were sundered, you can see kind of a shadowed hall inside. There's round towers that are looming over the entryway, and you see like dark arrow slits, looking down on the terrace. And you guys are still kind of in the cover of the woods right now, and you haven't noticed anything or anyone yet.
Am I close enough to cast my minor illusion?
What's the
feet.
range on that? 30 feet?
Yeah.
You are not close enough. The castle's probably about 100 yards from you, and the clearing goes out, at least like 2/3 of that. So to the edge of the tree line. You guys are kind of inside the tree line a little bit. So it's
Do we see
not-
any activity from where we are? Or does it just
not
look
at the moment. Not at the moment.
Can I stealth over to the right outside the front entrance?
Yeah, you want to go towards the front entrance?
Yeah, to the opening that you described.
Yeah, sure. Let me bring it up here. All right.
That's a good blackness.
Yeah.
Is that the
Dark
darkness we
castle.
attack?
Yes.
Thrown quick, magic missile.
I don't have it.
You're useless.
Let's see. All right. Paste you guys. Whoa, Jesus. A second. I think I lost Ords here. Hold on a minute. Damn it.
Dungeon Master, why have you forsaken me?
What have I done? This is the failings of the copy paste.
Well, Orchard's not in the adventure anymore. Sorry, guys.
All right, so I'm gonna put so only Jinzi's going up right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep you guys here for now then, and Jinzi, you kind of make your way up. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, it's a good one too.
Nice.
Giggity.
All right, so it's middle of the day, so there's no real, there's no like major shadows or anything to hide in, but you quietly make your way up the steps and you look in the doors. You see some rubble inside, like here. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Nice. All right. Let me check something here.
Do we remember, does Glass
What's that?
Cragmaw? Does Glassstaff have any connection to Cragmaw Castle? Don't remember.
So from what I remember, we know that King Grawl is supposed to be here in Cragmaw
Right.
Castle. This is where the Red Bands are supposed to be based out of. It's where
So Glassstaff does have a connection,
Yeah.
so I could disguise myself.
I mean, you've tried that once and it didn't work, but do what you want to do, man.
I tried it at the Necromancer. He has no
Yeah.
connection to any of
Well, just make sure you have Genzi with you to screw it all up.
these.
That was all out of character.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Are you doing it? or-
Okay, so I can see the two through the slit right now, and I noticed.
Yeah. So what you see is you see the kind of doors standing closed to the north and south, kind of up here a little bit, and down here you catch the glimpse of like two side doors. There's a crumbling sort of mound of rubble over here, partially obscuring the southern hall down here. To the east, there's like a broad corridor that ends in two more doors here. And it's kind of cluttered with like dusty rubble, fallen plaster from the ceiling having like partially collapsed. And you do notice here that as you kind of peer in with your keen perception check, you do notice there's a tripwire going across sort of the area over here, or what looks to be a tripwire.
Gotcha. I kind of I lay down and look my head over the ledge behind me, and I tell the party, okay, I see I see two slits with an asshole on each side of the door, and then I think I can go in and go to the right to take out one of them.
So the party is unfortunately actually back in the woods. You're
Oh.
the only one that's kind of run up. Sorry.
Well, thanks for letting me
But-
say all that before you.
Yeah,
wait.
I figured I'd just let you do your dialogue there with yourself. I just put them on the map so everybody
Gotcha.
could see.
Okay, I wave.
Well,
I wave to him and like tell him to come closer, but stay low.
Josh, tell me what the walls look like to us.
The outside of the walls,
Mm-hmm.
they are in various states of like disrepair. Like it's an old castle, and it looks like there's quite a bit of like crumbling. You can see on the outside, not directly in the front, but more so. You see some rubble like on the sides from your vantage point from the woods.
Could I go around and see if there's any part that I think I can climb?
Yeah. Do you want to go? Let's say so. The entrance is on the west. Do you want to go north, south? Yeah, north or south, basically. Which side?
I want to go up and talk to Genzi first. We'll do that conversation.
We can get like only. I can make it to where we can only get 120 feet away, and I can do message so we can communicate within 120 feet.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, I think that's enough. Where you can kind of stay far enough away that you're still out of sight in like the tall grass.
Good call.
So go ahead and send a message.
So yeah, message him and be like, Genzi, what do you see?
Ah! It's like looking around. Who the fuck is that?
Just hear a voice in your head.
It's for Ron. I can communicate you with one of my spells. Now, what do you see?
I kind of turn around slowly. He's like, no shit. So there's a slit on either side of the door with two assholes, one on each side, and that's I see inside, and there's a tripwire. There's kind of some rubble to the right, but I can't really make out a clear path. So maybe we can find another way in that's less threatening.
I'll relay all this to Ort here.
Yeah. What level is message? Can we do it?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, it's a cantrip.
Yeah,
so you
it's a
can do it.
cantrip.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about it. I can maybe climb the walls on the south side and get the drop on whoever's in there.
Ort here believes that he can climb the walls.
Okay, let's try that.
All right.
I get to do something other than fight. I get to do something other than fight.
All right. So you're going. Which side were you saying you were going, Ortier?
I'm gonna
South
try
side?
to go like here. Well, I
All
don't
right.
want to go there.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you make your way around here. Go ahead and make a stealth check for me, since you're Actually, if you guys are all moving up to like the front where Jinzi is, you all need to make a stealth check, including Gariel. Let's see.
Boom!
Let me put
Boom!
her up here. Nice, dude.
I'm so stealthy that the entire world can't see me now. I am John Cena as far as this campaign's concerned.
If her thing ever loads, I can
But
do it.
You're about as stealthy as Drax is.
Ferran, you need to make a stealth check too.
Let me just
Yeah.
eat stuff while I'm standing here.
If she has to make one anyway, yes, I guess I'll just do that. I'm debating if I want to do it in my disguise self and just kind of roll up that one.
Okay.
I'll just-
And her thing is not loading. This is awesome. Second. Come on. Man, Roll20 has been like laggy as shit past like week. Alright, if her shit doesn't load, I'm just gonna GM. There we go. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, stealth. Alright, she gets a 13, and you guys got, let's see, 12.
I got a nat
Check.
20.
Check something. Yeah, you gotta. Oh, Jesus Christ. I opened a window and it's just SSL handshake failed. Immersion broken.
Oh no. What is this SSL you speak of?
Hold on. God
Let's
damn
spend the
it.
next hour troubleshooting this.
Yeah. Alright, let me look up Goblin Passive Perception. Surprise, guys, there's goblins in there. Actually, is my whole internet borked? What's happening right now?
I mean, we can still see you and hear you fine, so can't be that.
Yeah.
How do you know that we're not
There
seeing and
we
hearing
go.
you from the future?
Oh my god, this is so annoying.
Oh,
Alright.
God.
John, don't
All
start.
right. They do not see you. Or you don't hear anything, you don't see anything. It doesn't seem like you've been noticed.
All right, so I'm gonna sneak around to here.
All right. And is anyone going with you? Or is Gariel and Ferran, are you staying up with Jinzi, or what are you guys doing while he's sneaking around?
Yeah, I'll stay with Jinzi.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna sneak around with him.
Oh, I will stay.
Okay. So you and Gariel stay kind of up against the wall, like towards the front. All right. So, Oratir, as you come around over here, you see kind of a staircase leading up. And there's also rubble here, which looks like it might be open to the open air. But it's piled up pretty high, so you can't like immediately see into the castle. But you could potentially climb over it and get into whatever room's in here.
I want to try to climb it.
All right. And still climbing stealthily, I assume? Like trying to
Yeah,
creep
it's
in?
probably at like a disadvantage or something.
Okay. You don't have to make another stealth check. So as you kind of creep up, you peek over the top, and you manage to see that there's several goblins kind of lounging about in sort of the cylindrical tower over here, you know, doing various things, but pretty much just putzing around. Over here, also, you peek in and notice there's what looks like maybe a mess hall. And you hear you hear from this side as you're getting closer, one sort of goblin voice, kind of yelling at what sounds like some of the other goblins and kind of chiding them and like, "You go, get me that meat!" And you kind of smell the sounds, or yeah, smell the sounds. You smell the aroma of like cooked meat.
Okay. I want to go back down to Jinzi. Be like, could you go back and see if you can get Farone's attention? Get him to cast that spell again. Yeah, see if they can.
I was
get
actually gonna say, like, since they go off, can I just make it to where like I periodically like cast message and check in with them?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Go for it.
so on one of his check-ins, we're gonna be like, Farone, can you hide, like get out of the way somewhere, and then make a diversion up front? See if you can draw some of them towards you.
I guess do that by just like casting firebolt towards the entrance or whatever. Draw some attention. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You guys doing that now, or?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So if I went down here and then like wanted to hide around this way, okay, kind of like lob the firebolt to where it would like kind of land at the entrance if I wanted.
I don't think so. You can shoot it in a straight line, like up here, and
Gotcha.
like impact the wall or something if you want to cause a diversion,
Okay.
or down here if you're trying to, kind of alert these guys over here.
Could he try to shoot it through the window?
You could. It would be a very hard shot because they're arrow slits.
I can go back and cast my minor
Ugh.
illusion.
I was hoping that I could toss you up here.
Oh, I like that better.
So what about this?
Can I boost? Can I boost Genzi? Like, could I boost him up where he could see?
Yeah.
And cast the minor illusion, like somewhere in here.
Sure.
Okay, I want to do that. I want to boost him up.
All right, Jinzi, what do you what's your illusion gonna be?
Can I move to where I can see inside? Like,
Yeah. So let me see here. So I'm just gonna tell you because it's kind of weird to move your icon. So over here, as you peek over the top, you see about 3 goblins kind of over in this area, and you see another handful, probably about 6 over here, as well as what looks like kind of a goblin chef, like barking out orders and kind of looks like cooking some meat on some kind of campfire or something over here.
gotcha. So like, let's say I'm on top of him. He's boosting me.
Yep.
The line of sight. Can I see like over here?
Yeah. You can see over the rubble, kind of over this way, and into the sort of main foyer a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna use my minor illusion, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a goblin mating call here in the.
Okay. All right. All right, you guys should be able to see that a little better now.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay. All right. Do you want to make a goblin mating call sound?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit! Now I'm excited.
Some of the goblins look up immediately. This goblin over here, who's kind of the chef, doesn't seem to notice. But there's about 5 goblins that immediately start like looking around and walking in this direction. So
All right.
kind of the closest group here. They say, did you hear that?
You ready to go in, Genzi?
Absolutely.
All right, I want to try to throw him up. You want me to make a athletics or a strength check or something?
So you're throwing him over the rubble? Or
Yeah.
you guys just like climb? You can climb over it and like just drop in if you want. It's not like a a steep wall or anything. It's just kind of a crumbled wall.
We'll just climb over then.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Farone, before they do that, are you gonna do anything, friend? Do they? Do you? Are you guys just going in, or does Farone know you're going in?
As we're going up, one of his messages comes through, and I'm like, "We're gonna try to take him from this side. Come in from the other way. Once you hear it, the battle start."
All right. And then while they're doing that, I'm also going to cast Mage, knock on this like the down door to
Okay.
draw even more attention.
All right. Nice. All right. So as you're doing that, the goblins sort of hear the knocking, and they Mage Hand is it's visible, right? It's like a spectral hand. They see.
Yeah.
They see the hand knocking on the door, and they're like, they're very confused for a second, and then they say, intruders! Intruders! And they start just scrambling kind of like in all directions at this point. You hear some noises from like the tower kind of parapet area over here, and these goblins are now alerted. But everybody go ahead and roll initiative for me, since you're diving in.
God damn it, John.
I have a whole shitload of goblins. I
I'm
need to roll
distracting them
initiative
away
for.
from you, though.
Oh, thank God. I actually got a good initiative this time.
They're
I
all
didn't
in
select
fucking
my
20s.
Wow, you guys really jumped into the hornet's nest here. Both feet. There's a shitload of goblins over here.
Well, you know what's going to happen. I'm
What's
about to
gonna
turn into a Cuisinart again.
I figured. All right. I don't think I even got him. All right, that's good.
Yet again, I'm gonna be wandering around and then wander up on a whole bunch of dead people.
All right, battle music. Let's try this other one. See if it actually starts this time. Dude, everything is like super slow tonight.
I had a lot of trouble getting the site to load initially, but it's been fun.
Yeah. All right, cool. I can hear it at least.
I hear it.
All right, so we got 2 random goblins that are up. Jinzi and Oratier jump over the wall. Can you guys see where your, from where your icons are at this point? I can't really tell the lighting.
I can see into like the kitchen over here, but
Okay.
I can't see like over in here.
All right, let
There's
me
like a
check
doorway
something.
right here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna remove this, and that, and this.
Okay.
Okay. All right, that should be a little better. All right, so Jinzi, pick the square you want to start on as you like climb. As you kind of leap over the rubble. It can be like one of these right here somewhere.
Yeah, can it be this one right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
All right, so you guys kind of dive down into the corner, and Goblin sees you, this guy over here, and he says, "Intruders!" Fires a short bow at Oratier. Since you're in front, he gets 14 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Next goblin. This guy's not looking at you, so he just moves out here to investigate more. Are you trying to hide, Farone, or how are you? Are you like stealthed
I mean,
or trying to stealth?
yeah, I guess I don't know. Like I had to basically be here to be able to see the door.
Okay, I'm gonna say he sees you at this point because you're, the grass isn't like so high that you can like completely hide in it. So he sees you and takes a short bow shot at you, and he gets a 12 to hit. Does that hit?
This is
Okay. All right, Jinzi, you're up.
I'm going to, let's see here. Geez, yeah, there's a lot of dudes here. I'm gonna fire my short bow at the goblin that fired it.
Okay,
Ortier.
go for it.
Holla.
That definitely hits. All right, he goes down. Funk. Your short bow shot fires off, embeds like right in his skull, and he just like crumples immediately.
Holla.
Nice. All right. What else you doing, Jinzi?
And then I'm going to let's see. I guess I have to stay on the other side of the rubble. I can't stay on top of it.
I mean, you can climb back up it if you want. Think of it as like a small hill. It's kind of the wall has crumbled.
Yeah, I kind of want to like move and kind of use it as
Cover and like
cover.
shoot over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move right.
We'll say you have half cover as you're like peeking over the top
Okay.
from that vantage point. But they can run up and climb over it as well, so it's
Right.
not like attack you. All right, so you move there. Ortier, you're up.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell at Jinzi. Are you all right back here?
Yep.
I'm gonna go. All right, I'm going out. So I'm gonna rush through. Is this just a doorway, Josh?
Which one? Yep, that's a door. You can run through it.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna run in.
All
And
right.
with the roar, I'm gonna frenzy.
Nice.
So it begins.
So it begins.
And so I'm gonna attack this guy first
Okay,
with a reckless attack.
go for it. That hits. Roll for damage. You're gonna obliterate this guy. Nice. You swing your great axe in a frenzy, mouth frothing, and the goblins kind of look terrified as you come rushing out of the door at them, and you just like embed it right in his skull, and like his head like splits open like a melon.
All right.
All
And I'm gonna
right.
use my bonus action for this guy.
Nice. That hits. And yep, he goes down as well. All right.
right.
2 immediate kills right out of the gate. The blood like flies over you as you're just hacking and hewing them to pieces. All right. Next up, this Gobby's gonna go. He saw Jinzi kind of clamber over the side there, so he kind of rushes up and makes a short sword attack on you. Or scimitar attack, I mean. That's a
Josh.
9 to hit.
Nope.
What's up for him?
You didn't roll Gariel initiative.
Oh, my bad. Thank you. Completely forgot. Oh. Give me a second. Let's see. Gariel.
And that's why
where
he
are
didn't.
you? I need to make her token point to the right person. Gariel. This is going to be hit points.
You want to just make her like non-combat, Josh? Or do you want to actually have her in combat?
Oh, no. She's going to, yeah, she's full-fledged combat. All right. She got an 8. Let me, who was at the top of the round? It was, after we get to the top, we'll do her on the...
It was 2 goblins.
Actually, I can just drag her up here.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. So she'll go after you, Faron. Because she got an 8. So, okay, cool. All right, let me do these goblins real quick. All right, this guy... Did I already roll for that? He missed. Next guy goes. He attacks, sees this guy here. He attacks you, Oratir. 7. He like swings at you, hits you, and you just easily like deflect it off your armor, and he kind of gets real scared and starts running in the other direction. Go ahead and make a opportunity attack.
Okay.
All right, roll for damage. All right, how does he go down as he runs away from you?
I catch him in the back of the legs and open both veins.
Funk.
Yeah.
His legs basically like pretty much fly off, and he just like crumples to the ground. All right, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Let's see, who's this guy? All right, this guy in the corner runs out. He runs over to, I think he can reach. He's gonna go for you, Jinzi. Ha! Scimitar for 6. You easily pull out your short sword and just deflect his attack. All right, Faron, you're up.
All right, so can I see this guy that's standing up here?
Yeah, you can definitely see him.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him with a firebolt.
Do it. That definitely hits.
Final.
All right, tell me how he goes down.
Gonna straight up headshot him and like just incinerate the head, but the rest of everything else stays there.
All right. So his skull just like evaporates, and his like headless body with like flames like burning above his neck just kind of like falls to its knees and falls off the edge of sort of the platform here and crumples to the ground. All right, you gonna move it all, Faron?
Yeah, I can only get to.
You do have to go up the steps.
Get to there.
All right,
On top of his body.
Gariel's gonna run up behind you with her movements. She can't really see anyone yet, so she can't do anything else. Let me check real quick. She has some good spells. God damn it! Good old SSL handshake. Fail again.
Use your words.
All right, she is gonna cast. Let's see. I think she has bless. Yeah. All right, she's gonna cast. She can only see you, Faron. Hold on a second.
You damn right.
Bless you, Faron.
She casts Shield of Faith on you, Faron. And it's concentration, so she's going to focus on you. She pulls out a small parchment, throws it in the air, and whispers some words. And a force field kind of surrounds you, and you get +2 to AC for the duration. So it should be pretty much the whole fight, at least this part of the fight.
Nice.
So, do you have a global AC modifier on your thing? If not, just remember it when I attack you. Yeah.
I'll just remember.
All right, cool. That's it for her. All right. Oratir, this goblin's going to attack you. His scimitar. To no effect. Cling! Just clangs off of you as you easily deflect it. All right.
You gave me
Uh,
half a +1, Josh.
These goblins are basically trying to dogpile Jinzi over here. And this guy can make it. Let's see how far he can go here. Yeah, he's going to make it there. So they're all surrounding you. He takes a scimitar attack. Wow, these rolls. 6.
Ah,
Jinzi's just like cling, 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 cling,
I'm
like
like-
deflecting. There's 3 goblins in front of him who are about the same height as him, and he's just like
I'm
doing some
basically
magic knife moves.
doing the Neo at this point, like, you know, on one leg, just like kind of flying back as the blades just whiz by me.
Make up for that drow fight.
Oh man! All right, the goblins are always more braver together, I should say. So this last guy comes over too. 12 to hit. That probably doesn't hit either.
No, it does not.
All right. So you are truly surrounded at this point. Let's see. He's dead. He's dead. All right, Jinzi, you're up. 4-on-1 action here.
So I guess I can't go through them, can I?
You cannot, but you can go the other way, but you'll take opportunity attacks.
Well, I'm gonna
I'll let you
disengage
disengage.
first.
There is a staircase over here also, by the way. But you don't know where it goes at this point.
Jenzy, I'm coming.
Yeah, you know, I can't use my sneak attack, which is unfortunate. Let's see.
they
Okay,
aren't- So,
I'm gonna try something. So I'm gonna attack the guy above me, with my dagger of venom.
Okay. This guy?
Yeah, this guy right here.
As you're as you're all like fighting with your swords and knives, he is able to deflect that one away.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage, and I'm going to take off.
Go for it.
Over. Well, no. F, man. Let's see.
I mean, you know I'm gonna kill this goblin. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm just actually gonna hang out with my. I'm gonna take another hack at the guy above me with my short sword instead of disengaging.
15.
Nice, that hits. All right. And how does he die?
As I miss him with my dagger, and he deflects it, I come spinning around with my short sword and bury it through the side of his head.
All right. He's on the ground bleeding. Pull your short sword back out. Or
Yeah.
Tyr, you're up.
So I'm gonna reckless attack this guy.
Okay. That hits.
I think he's
All right.
dead.
Smash your axe down on top of him and cleave him in half.
As I do that, I run towards over here,
Nice.
and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna attack that guy.
Yeah. Hopefully hits. All right. Tell me how this guy goes down.
I just take him top right shoulder down to waist, and half of his body falls off.
There's a lot of half goblins laying around at this point. Ortyr's axe is literally like coated. I mean, you can't even see the blade at this point. There's so much blood on it.
I'm a Cuisinart. I keep telling you guys. Call me a barbarian.
All right. Next. This goblin's down. This goblin's down. Faran, you're up.
All right.
A lot of dead bodies.
I'm gonna move.
Step over them.
Yeah, to here. Oh, I can actually see them. Yes.
Is that
Take it
cover
back,
or? I guess not.
I leave that up to
Say again?
Is that cover?
Would
That
this guy be considered cover because of this wall?
Nah, you can hit him.
I
Go
was
for it.
thinking more like the rubble there, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're right. You
Well,
are shooting. Yeah. No, actually,
we're-
that's a good point. You
we're
can't
on
really
top-
see him over this rubble.
But we're on
Yeah.
top of this rubble over here, though.
they're on rubble, on rubble, on rubble.
All right, half cover. He gets plus two AC. We'll split it down the middle.
I'm firing up my firebolt.
Do it.
Oh, it hits. Man, you got some.
Oh,
no! With impeccable aim, you shoot it at him, but only a tiny spurt comes out. As you kind of mumble the last few words of the spell instead of like speaking them clearly, it hits him in the ass, and then like his like butt catches on fire, and he's like, ah, 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 ah. But
I was
like
gonna say,
you don't really see like that did too much damage.
all right, that'll be my turn.
That's perfect.
Whoops. All right. As you guys are doing this, you notice that you hear scuffling from kind of the towers above you. You start to see some goblin heads like peeking over and pulling out short bows from kind of these two like areas here to try to hit you. And they're kind of raised a little bit. They're like, a lot of the ceiling has like broken through, so a lot of times they can get shots at you from where they're at their vantage point. All right, so let's see. That was Ferron. Gariel's gonna run up. Stay behind Ferron at this point. Let's see. Just real quick for a second. I'm gonna wait till next turn for her. All right, this goblin's dead. This goblin. All right, this goblin up here, who you can't really see, takes a short bow shot at you. Ferron. Kind of from the vantage point that he's at. 14 to hit.
That
Now remember, you have your plus 2 AC from Shield of Faith. So that misses. Ping! It like deflects off the invisible barrier around you. This guy attacks you again, Jinzi. That's critical miss. As he swings at you, he just stumbles and like falls down the hill down here and like sideswipes you, and now he's prone.
Yes.
All right. So he trips over the rubble.
They're so scared of me that
So
they're
you-
running. They attack.
So what you're saying?
This guy attacks you, Jinzi. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say. So what you're saying is he doesn't fall on my dagger and die. Okay.
He does hit you for 4 slashing damage as you're kind of distracted by the guy that just like tumbled down the hill. Whoosh, he cuts at your leg and draws a little blood. All right. This guy up here, the sort of the chef guy, runs into the fray now, and he's still a goblin. He's a little beefier than the other ones, but he's a goblin.
So
He runs at you with his cleaver, and let's see. I think he can make it to you, Oratir.
Beefier chef. I like it.
his speed is half. Is that what I'm hearing?
23 to hit on Oratir.
That does hit.
All right. So he does 6 divided by 2 slashing.
So, okay,
Yep.
3 damage.
Cuts a little bit into your armor.
Oh no, how will I go on?
All right. A few more goblins are going to take pot shots at you, kind of in the middle for round. First one's a 10 to hit.
Miss.
All right, Jinzi, you're up now.
Cool. I'm gonna use my dagger venom to attack the ones below me. That's advantage, right?
Yeah. Yep, he's laying on the ground.
Cool.
That definitely hit. How does he go down?
So as he's prone in front of me, I watch him trip up. I just kind of like follow around with my dagger and plant it at the top of his head.
It's a goblin
Pull it back
massacre. All right.
And
Still
then-
got a bonus action.
Yeah, and then the goblin to the left of him, I'm going to go out with my short sword.
All right. He is able to deflect it.
And all nines are.
All right. Any movement?
Nah.
Okay. Oratir, you're up.
I roar at the guy that just attacked me, and then I go in with my great axe to the reckless attack.
That hits. And he goes. Oh no, he doesn't go down. I forgot. This
shit.
guy had more health. The cook kind of partially deflects with his cleaver your giant axe, but it still catches him. It catches him on the arm.
And then on my backswing.
He's a wily little guy, and he ducks under your backswing and brandishes his cleaver at you.
Okay.
All right. So he took 9 damage. All right. He is breathing very heavily and looking pretty rough. Right. No movement?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Goblin in the tower shoots at you, Oratir. 9 to hit. That misses. Next guy goes for Farone. 12 to hit. That misses. He's dead. Farone, you're up.
Yeah. I guess I'll just try and finish off the guy that's right in front of Ortier.
Okay. That hits.
Nice.
Hey,
All right.
there it is.
How does he go down?
You know, I just want to like shoot down at his feet and like light his feet on fire and see what happens from there.
All right. As you shoot it at his feet, you know, kind of his goblin sandals like catch on fire, and he starts like dancing around, and then like the rest of his like chef's outfit, like apron and stuff, catches on fire, and he starts screaming, ah, 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 like waving his cleaver around, and eventually just like crumples to the ground as he gets fully engulfed. All right. Anything else?
So we turn that there's like a tripwire over this way, right?
There's a tripwire kind of in this area over here, by the
Right.
2 doors over here.
Going to go to there.
Okay. You see kind of the mess hall there in the cooking area. All right. Gariel's going to come with you. And she's going to cast a heal on Jinzi. Let's see.
Yes.
Actually, let's see. How far can she move? Where are you guys up here? Yeah, she's going to go straight for Jinzi, actually. Whoops. And cast Cure Wounds on you at level 1. And that is 6 healing.
Nice.
She reaches out. You feel the power kind of come through her arm. Your wounds start to close. And they're actually wounds from the drow.
Ah.
Mostly, actually. I guess you still had a little bit from the goblins here. All right. Let's do another short bow shot. 10 on Jinzi. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay. He's dead. He's dead. Wait, is he dead? No, this guy's alive. Okay. Like, who's alive at this point? All right, 14 to hit Jinzi. He swings his scimitar at you.
Swing and miss.
All right. Ching! Deflected. Yig is dead. All right. At this point, you see a goblin kind of run out here. I don't know if you can see this over here. He came out. Can you guys see where I'm pinging?
Not
Yeah.
really.
I
So
can see where you're pinging at.
top area.
I can.
So there was a goblin kind of in the alcove here that was kind of shooting out of this window a little bit, or the arrow slits.
Right.
And you see him run out and kind of head in this direction over here to the top. And he goes through a door. All right. Jinzi, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna attack this goblin with my dagger.
Okay. Tell me how he goes down with that poison hit.
He when he's ducked under my last attack, he comes back up, and I basically just plant my dagger venom straight into his eyeball, and you just watch the poison just get engulfed in his eye and in his other eye, and then his face kind of raisins up, and then he falls over dead.
All right. He's donezo. Anything else, Jinzi? It's a heap of dead bodies around you. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way up here to where he went in that room.
Okay.
I guess you have to have the so there's that trap right there we need to get rid of.
It's over. The tripwire is right here. Piggy.
Can I shoot it with my bow?
No.
Oh, okay.
You can try. It's a very high DC. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh, okay.
You're not that good with the bow.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah, that's it then.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Yeah. All right, Ortier, you're up.
Okay.
Ortier, you know there's 2 goblins kind of in this room here that we're shooting. And you did see the one run up here.
So is this the doorway right here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run up to the doorway.
All right, let me remove the lighting so you can see what's going on here. All right, should be able to see now.
Is the door open?
You can kick it open, that's fine, or whatever.
I'm gonna kick it open.
Door flies open. You see kind of a very startled goblin staring at you with his bow.
I'm gonna count that as my action.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, just checking.
You can do a bonus action if you want to hit him with the other one. Yeah. Oh. As you swing your axe, it actually gets caught on the door frame and thunk. And the goblin's still so startled though he like doesn't know what's happening and he's just like terrified. All right. And the one in the room behind him is up and he just madly fires a shot at you as you're kind of standing there in the doorway with your axe like stuck in the, the door frame. He gets a 7 to hit. It just goes wild, like sticks in the wall. Almost hits the goblin next to him. All right. Up top, Jinzi, you see another goblin run out of this room up here and head through the door up into this room up here. All right. Faron, you're up.
Let's see. I'm going to shoot in between Ortier's legs and try and hit the goblin right in front of him.
Okay. Wait, there's no goblin. There's no goblin up here. That's what you're talking about?
No, the one
Okay.
in the-
They all went through the door.
This one right here.
Oh, Ortier. My bad. I thought you said Jinzi. Go for it. That hits. Nice. So you duck down and kind of look over the top of the. Whoosh, you manage to like point your staff like right between Ortier's legs. Ortier feels like this burning heat like going through his crotchal area as like the fireball like whizzes through his legs, slams into the extremely surprised goblin's face back here, and just like a ring of fire wreaths the goblin, and he starts screaming, "Ah!" He is looking not so great now.
Then
All
I'm
right.
going to move to here.
Cool. Okay, Gariel's up. She runs over here. Casts Healing Touch on Oratier. Or Cure Wounds, rather, at level 1. So let's see. That is 12 points of healing for you, Oratier. Feel the power flow through you.
I am definitely full health again.
All right. Next is the goblin in front of you. He wildly, he has his bow out, so he just wildly takes a shot at you, and it just sticks in your armor. Thunk. I mean, he's like so close in front of you that like it doesn't even go through. All right. He got a 9 to hit. All right. Let's see who's this guy. All right. Up here, Jinzi, make a perception check. All right, you hear more sounds of like louder voices now from where the kind of goblins came from, and the door flies open, and you see some hobgoblins like rushing out.
Oh shoot!
All right, and I need to add them to the initiative here. All right. So that was him. Let's see. Who was at the top of the round? Was it Jinzi? I think it was Jinzi. Reorder here. Okay. Jinzi, you're up again.
Cool.
So there's a guy that ran out of the door in front of you, and he's now pretty close to you.
So, I'm gonna run. Let's see here.
Let's see.
I am going to come down here, next to Ortier. And I'm gonna attack this goblin to the left
Okay.
with my short sword.
Go for it. Oops.
So that's 24 to hit, with
Yeah.
8 piercing.
Definitely hits. Which guy was it? Sorry.
The one right here to the left of.
Wait, where are you?
I was on top of Ortier.
Oh, yeah, you can't really get around the... It's like through the door.
Oh.
I'll say you can... Yeah, that's not really... Like, there's like a doorway here. Like,
Okay.
to the other room, and it's like a stone wall.
Alright, well, instead, I will move here and just shoot him with a short bow.
Okay, we'll count the 24, though, as a hit, so go ahead and roll short bow damage.
Alright.
You'll just have to roll short bow again, but
Yeah.
I'll give you the 24. Alright, so... tell me how he dies.
Cool. So I dodge behind, kind of like a roll behind Ortier, and on my knee I shoot my arrow through his legs and get the goblin on the other side of him in the neck with the arrow.
Tickles Oratier's nether regions a little bit. It's like the arrow whizzes by. Alright.
And
Guys, you really need to stay out from shooting between my legs. Okay, if you
and then after that happens, I roll under Ortier's legs into this room, and I look up at him and I say, "I got this guy. You know, head for the others."
Look, we're just one critical miss away from a really good story.
So you slide through Oratier's legs, like... whoosh.
the barbarian killed the entire party. Yes, we are very close to that story.
Alright, are you, do you have another attack, Z? Your secondary attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this dude with my. Well, I use my short bow.
That's fine. I don't count
Okay.
an action to switch weapons.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So then.
yeah, you can go ahead and attack with your offhand. That's fine. Alright, unfortunately that misses, though. So as you slide through and try to slash at him, it just kind of bounces off of his leg armor as you're, like, still kind of sliding along the floor. Alright.
Some say he's sliding to this day.
Alright, Ferron, you see a whole bunch of hobgoblins through this doorway now, and one rushes straight at you and just lunges at you.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And he's got a big old long sword, and he swings it at you two-handed for 22 to hit.
Wait,
Pretty
hold
sure
on.
that hits.
That hits.
Hold on.
You've got +2 to your AC with the Shield of Faith.
So that puts me at 19. I'm gonna cast Shield from my staff. That gives me
Ooh.
+5.
Can
Is that
you...
different?
Is that a reaction? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
damn it.
Alright, let's see. One reaction. Beautiful.
So that puts me at 24 right now.
Nice. So as he comes rushing at you, you see the sword swing coming in to pretty much just cleave you in half. You just say the word, and a shield just appears in front of your hand, and the hobgoblin like runs into the shield and like pushes you back a little bit, but he slams his sword into it and just like meets the magical barrier. You like grit your teeth and hold the shield out in front of you, and he just snarls at you and looks pretty surprised, though, that you pulled that out from nowhere. All right, so that's it for him. Orator, you're up.
So I'm kind of confused at what happened to the goblin I was just fighting. But as I look around, I notice the hobgoblins, and I'm really excited now. So I'm gonna come over here,
It's killing time.
and I'm gonna make a reckless attack on the hobgoblin.
All right, go for it. That hits. just barely. All right. You come flying out of the room, frothing at the mouth, slam the axe into him, embeds into his chest armor. He staggers back a little bit and like kind of holds onto his sword as he was like just pulling it away from Faron's shield. And he looks like he's holding on by a thread.
And I'm gonna make another attack.
All right. All right. Roll for damage. All right, tell me how he dies.
So on my backswing, I catch him in the armpit, just take his arm off, and he very quickly bleeds out.
The arm goes flopping away, kind of towards the other hobgoblins back here. Ah, spurting blood. All right. Jinzi, the goblin in front of you, attacks you.
Okay.
Ha-ha! For a 10.
Misses.
You whip your short sword up and do like a nice little parry. Cling! Okay. Another hobgoblin rushes down, cleaving with his longsword for a critical miss. Orator, you deftly sidestep it, and he slams his sword into the ground next to you. All right. Faron, you're up.
I'm gonna stab this guy.
All right, do it. Oh, that hits. Nice hit. All right. You slam as he's trying to pull his longsword back up from jamming ribs. Yeah! See blood squirting out. Looks like you might have hit his lung or something. All right. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'll just stay here.
All right. Let's see. All right. This goblin's coming out. He's gonna fire his. This is the goblin that ran away before. Fires a short bow at Oratir. Critical hit. And you take 4 total, minus or divided by 2. Piercing damage as the arrow thunks into you.
Oh no! However, will I survive?
Oh no! All right, next hobgoblin runs up next to his buddy, and he actually comes around and he squeezes past you and manages to flank you. And he's gonna take a attack on Oratir, and that's 16 to hit. I don't know if that hits.
All right, Josh. I'm not gonna argue this one, but if we ever try to do that shit,
What's that?
like go around someone through a wall.
Well, it's not through the wall. It's on the corner.
Okay, Josh. I'm not gonna argue with you. If you ever try to do that,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This moment.
Okay, that's fair. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. All right. So, despite getting behind you, the hit just glances off of your arm. Yeah, tries to hit you from behind. All right. Gariel goes next. Let's see. She's actually going to attack with her two-handed. Let's see. Actually, what does she have? She has a mace. Never mind. She's going to attack the hobgoblin next to her for 18, and that hits. Slams the mace into him as he's trying to attack you, Oratir. He takes 4 damage. All right. One more hobgoblin rushes down. Actually, he's going to stop here and fire his heavy crossbow at Faron. Oh, critical miss. All right, let me... so he actually hits the hobgoblin over here. Thunk! The arrow sticks in and deals 5 damage to this guy. Yeah, the hobgoblin just cries out in anger as he looks around. His buddy had accidentally shot him.
Faron, you don't need any armor spells. You already have plot armor.
All right. Let's see. Gariel went. He went.
I'm basically like that character on Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah.
All right, come on, short bow. All right, Faron, you do actually 19 to hit on the short bow attack from the goblin.
That hit.
All right, 6 piercing damage. Just the arrow sinks through your fancy robes. You look at him in surprise as he makes you bleed your own blood. All right, Jinzi, you're up.
All right, so the guy, the goblin in the
This
room
guy's
with
still
me.
alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at him with my dagger.
It hits, and how does he go down?
So as I parry his last attack, I just kind of come up with an uppercut with my dagger venom up through the bottom of his mouth.
You just hear it
Yeah, and
blood
just kind
gurgling
of
out.
yeah, and I just kind of slowly keep eye contact as he falls to the ground and dies. And then I'm gonna scoot out here, and I'm gonna attack this guy above me.
You get flanking for that,
Yeah.
and that hits.
So
All right. He's distracted by the two others around him. You slam it into his back. Tell me how he goes down.
oh man, so I find a like a part in his armor where his spinal cord is, and I just kind of like slowly run my sword through. As you can tell, that it kind of causes him to lose motor skills in his body, and eventually falls down to his knees and then bleeds out.
Nice. His body twitches on the ground. So you like pull your sword out.
Yes.
All right. This guy's dead. Anything else you want to do?
I am going to move. Well, no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay. Or tier.
I'm going to attack this guy
Okay.
with my axe in recklessly.
He's a bit damaged already. Yep, go for it. That's hits with reckless. All right. What happens? Tell me how he goes down.
I take his head off.
Plop. Tumble, 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 tumble.
Simple, classy, effective. I like it.
All right, let's see here. Gotta take out all these people that have already died. Let's see. He's still alive. He's not alive. He's alive. All right. So at this point, there's these three guys in a cluster up here. They're the only ones remaining.
Oh boy.
Last stand.
I'm going to practice
Alright.
passion.
Let's see. Ortier, you ran up. Yep, go for it. Did you already roll? No.
No, I'm gonna do my bonus attack.
Yep. That hits. I don't think you missed one yet. Maybe one.
I've
All right.
He got
You
the
rush
cart
up.
at the doorway.
Slam this goblin in the face. It's just like the axe like goes into his skull. He topples over. You pull your axe out. All right, Ferran, you're up.
I'm a shooting the hobgoblin.
Do it. That hits. Nice shot. His armor starts to burn up as the firebolt sort of hits it, and he starts trying to frantically pat it out. All right.
Yeah, I'll just stay here.
This goblin is gonna... He's looking scared as shit right now. He fires a shortbow shot at you, Ferran, and misses. And he runs out back into this room past the hobgoblin, kind of screeching. Looks like he's trying to go hide or something. All right, Gariel's up. She's going to move up here. And let's see. I think she can come up here. She's going to try to stab the hobgoblin with her mace. And the hobgoblin's able to easily deflect her hit. All right, he's up. He fires his heavy crossbow at Ferran. Let's see. And that's a 6 to hit. Thunk. It just embeds in the wall next to you. All right, Jinsey, you're up.
Cool. I do a dive roll over here right next to Ferran and shoot at this homie with my short bow.
All right. Unfortunately, it thunks into his armor and just kind of sticks there, but doesn't look like you did much damage.
All right, I'm gonna finish moving up next to him right here,
Yep.
and then stab at him with my dagger.
And don't don't think that hits, unfortunately. Just misses. He's able to deflect it with his sword.
And I slowly die inside as I relinquish my turn.
All right, Ortier, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move up, and I'm gonna make a reckless attack.
As you are prone to do, that hits. All right, that takes the rest of his health. So, how do you finish this guy off?
I just kind of slash him at the middle of his armor, and I apparently dented in enough to cut him open, and his entrails just fall out.
I fucking weakened it.
You just hear them splatter to the ground as you kind of come out of your frenzy a little bit, breathing heavily.
Oh, it's not over yet. I'm gonna try to step
Okay.
up to the doorway behind.
Yeah, go for it. Make your move.
I can't move out of there.
Oh, hold on a second. All right, try now. Go for it.
Well, let me see where I started first. I want to make sure I do this right.
Sure, I think you were here.
So I'm gonna say that I could probably go to here.
Yeah. Sounds good.
There's another door. Damn it!
There's a door here and a door here. And you see some crates and other stuff in this room. All right. So for the moment, we're out of combat. There's nobody else that you can see.
Damn it!
You don't hear the one last little goblin that sort of ran off, so you're not sure which direction he went. All right.
All right. Well, I just kind of like as I get into the room, I just kind of fall to one knee, exhausted.
All right. Let me switch this up here.
Like I follow Ortier into the room.
All right. Hold 1 sec. Let me tell you what you see. I can never get my damn notes up.
Can we do a doggy bio break?
Yes, please. I actually need one.
Yeah,
Mine's been begging.
let's do that.
All right.
Be right back.
Cool.
BB.
Girls, you want to go out?
I don't know if I used that frenzy correctly, but it could have been a hard fight. I didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't know who was coming around the corner, so
Yeah.
gotta
I mean, I can frenzy
take
more.
a gamble.
I'm gonna start taking like, I'm gonna start taking.
Yeah. Serious yeah, I'm actually. Can you frenzy more than once on the same day?
Yeah, I can frenzy as many times as I want. Well, as many times as I rage.
Okay.
So, but like right now, the problem is,
The exhaustion.
I stack exhaustion, so I only have one level right now. But
Right.
if I do it again, I get level 2 and level 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Somewhere I have exhaustion on here. I forget the levels and what they do. I think the first one's not too bad, but after that, it gets a lot worse.
Yeah. Well, two is speed. Like 1 is disadvantage on ability checks.
That's right.
2 is speed halved. 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 is hit point maximum halved. 5 beast reduced to 0, and 6 is death.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, you could frenzy multiple times without taking too much of a penalty.
I mean, well, I can frenzy twice without taking too much, but by the third one, I'm kind of taking the big one. Well, even on the second one, I'm speed halved is a lot.
Good girls. Good girls.
You already got 2 right there.
It's always fun when my screens just decide to go black. Caddy McCatterson.
Sir Snacks. Sir Snacks. The brewery cat. I need to go up there and see them.
What the hell is going on? Yeah, man.
I mean, I went up there
Whoa.
Korean barbecue weeks ago.
Going on.
Josh, have you signed up for the vaccine yet?
I'm waiting until we have some company over right now, so I'm gonna wait to sign up until after they take off. So I figure I'm probably gonna be out of commission at least a few days.
I'm gonna get mine on Monday.
Didn't you get your first one already, or no?
I've kept trying to sign up different places, and finally, I found a place that's like 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
North of you,
Gotcha.
north up near Alatoona.
Gotcha.
John.
Huh?
How many more weeks you got? Like 3?
So we're actually heading back. Well, we go to Valdosta on the 10th, and then we're going to Wikiwachi the day after that. So yeah, we're only in Georgia for another week and a half.
Damn it. So what are you guys doing this weekend?
Sounds like Korean barbecue.
I'm in.
So we're actually going to Korean barbecue on Friday with my brother and sister, and I think my sister's boyfriend are going to be coming over,
Oh,
and
nice.
going with them. If you wanted to join.
I'm fine with that.
Hey, hush.
But I don't know when on Friday exactly they're supposed to be here, but Friday.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Are you able to go, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, just let me know which place and I'll come. Make sure I wake up early.
It's probably going to be the place right here by Ryan.
Yeah, that's a good place. Well, there's 2 places by Ryan, and one of them's okay, and the other one's really good.
But
The
I
newer,
have,
the newer, really good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
then I feel like they're supposed to be doing Saturday. Remember? Oh, Sunday we're going to lunch with grandparents. It's
Oh, nice.
Easter.
This Sunday is Easter?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it is. I just saw this somewhere and I gotta share it. In random.
Jeez. Oh my god.
So she's a gargantuan. Is that what that means?
I mean, she's like taller than Charlie.
Wow. It's crazy. All right, my notes finally loaded. To like close my browsers, I have to basically restart my computer.
Jesus. Sucks.
Sweet Jabus.
All right, so over where you guys are at, you see some old casks of salted meat, sacks of rotting grain fill this storage area. Amongst the supplies, you see a bloody suit of chainmail, a heavy crossbow, and an unsheathed longsword. Looks like the longsword has the emblem of Neverwinter worked into its hilt. And that's about what looks like. Looks like you're in a storeroom right now, basically.
Cool. We can come back for this stuff later.
There's a door here and a door here.
I'm gonna go through this door over here next to me.
Okay. And let me remove barriers for you.
And roll for initiative.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, so you enter the room. You don't see anything. There's more rubble kind of over here, broken down over there. You see 4 plain straw pallets and bedrolls. They're kind of lined up on the floor. There's brackets on the walls that hold a number of, typical goblin type weapons like spears and swords. The north wall, you see the signs of damage, but the floor in here is kind of swept clean of the rubble. And this is, you see the arrow slits over here where they were shooting, or where they could have shot from this room.
Okay. I want to come back out down here and go back into this other room to the left. Right
Okay.
here.
This one?
This one right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's actually, let's see. It's an archer post. It's littered with debris. You see the arrow slit over here where they were shooting at you guys as, as Ferron and Gariel were outside. But that's about it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's, I want to put my... Oh, never mind.
Go ahead. You can put your ear up.
Yeah, I want to put my ear up and see if I hear anything.
Let's see.
Should we loot
You...
anything out here before we go into anywhere else also?
Oh, did we loot the goblins? They're all gone.
We have not looted.
The goblins and the hobgoblin.
All right, let's see.
You see this mess? They're over there fighting and Bailey's watching them.
Bailey likes to watch them. You know that? Oh, she got in there. You missed it.
Yeah, oh no, she's been doing that. She's actually been running around outside playing with them.
Oh.
On the goblins, you find about 5 gold pieces total and 27 silver pieces. And you also find a small pouch containing 4 crystals of various sizes. And as you bring them over, for recognize that the crystals can be used as like an arcane focus, basically. So, as a spellcaster, you know that you either components, or you can potentially use a focus to cast some of your spells.
Cool.
I'll take the crystal.
How
And
much?
you guys can have money.
Yeah, Archer, you can have the gold.
Perfect.
There's 5 gold and 27 silver.
There's just, what, 4 arcane crystals? Is that what you said?
Yeah, a small pouch containing 4 arcane crystals that can be used as an arcane focus. And there was, they were like in a small pouch.
Cool.
All right. And that was it. The goblins didn't have a whole lot. I mean, they also have, broken weapons and armor, if you want to take any of that.
No. I mean, we can come back.
Cool. Let me just check one other thing. I don't think there's anything else useful on hobgoblins with our new looting system, but yeah, just arrows and stuff, but we're not really tracking ammo usage, so you can go ahead and collect some arrows and put them in your quivers for next time you need to shoot.
Cool.
All right.
So did I hear anything through this door?
You hear nothing through there.
You hear nothing, Jinsey.
All right, I'm turn around and I look at Orta. I was like, "Hey, buddy, you want to take this door down?"
My pleasure. Still a little tired. All right, so I'm gonna try. Is the door closed, Josh?
It's just closed, not locked. You can open it right up.
I'll just open it then.
All right. As you walk in, this chamber is kind of on the the northern side of the castle. You see a stone altar that stands in the middle of the room. It's covered with a blood-stained black cloth, and you see some golden ritual implements. There's a chalice, a knife, and a censer, and they're carefully arranged on top of the altar. You see 2 archways covered by curtains on the southern part of the room. They're like heavy, heavy like almost like almost looking like carpet style material. And yeah, that's it.
I'd like to investigate the black cloth that's covered in blood further.
Okay. Let's see. It's pretty self-explanatory, or at least like there's nothing too special. But you see the cloth is kind of covering the stone altar completely. On the sides of the altar are engraved like images of kind of what look like gods of some kind. And somebody make me a history check. All right, anybody else want to try? Cool. Okay, so Ferran, as you're kind of looking at the altar and stuff, you realize that the god kind of pictured there is Maglubiet, who's the high chieftain deity of goblins, hobgoblins. And he was kind of a god of war. And you recognize that probably the goblins here are worshippers of him.
Wonder if there's anything under this podium here if we were to destroy it. Hint, hint, cough, cough.
Orator smash.
Okay. So you're gonna smash the altar?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a strength check. That's a save. You gotta do a strength check. All right. So you slam your. Well, how do you want to do it? Like your axe, or?
Yeah, I'll do my axe.
All right. So you slam your axe into the altar, and your axe, takes a little bit of a beating because it's a stone altar. But you manage to kind of smash your way through, and there's nothing under it that you can see. It's just an altar.
Well, it was cool to see him smash it.
Worth it.
As you're smashing it, you hear some scuffling behind you from behind the curtains over here.
Hey, Ferran, you should light those curtains on fire.
All right. Cast firebolt at the curtains.
Okay. They go up in flames and the smoke starts like filling the room a little bit. I will delete them so you can see. That's all that happens. You don't see anything as the curtains burn.
All right, gonna go behind back in this room where they were.
All right, make a perception check as you walk into the room. It's a kind of a dark hallway. All right. So Oratir, and go. Can you guys move Gariel, or do I have to move her?
I
Somebody's
think.
moving her?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So go ahead and like place your icons where you want them to be. All right. So Oratir, you kind of walk into the room and you see it's kind of a high, narrow. It looks as if it might have been part of like a chapel or a shrine at one point. You see some like angelic figures sculpted along the room's upper reaches, looking down on you from above. And, there's light streaming in from like the ceiling, which is kind of partially crumbled. Let's see. There's a cracked but kind of ornately carved stone brazier here, or brazier. And you also see kind of moving along this wall over here. You notice that the wall itself looks like it moves for a second.
Which wall?
Sorry, which wall?
This wall down here that I'm pinging on the
Can't
far
see-
side.
Can't see the.
Oh, sorry. Keep forgetting. This wall down here.
Yeah. Okay.
This is
Looks
the
like it-
upside down.
And what's that?
It looks like it moves.
Yeah, you see like what looks like it should be the wall like move for a minute and then stop.
That's the upside down.
I want to like come look at it and like look at it more closely.
Okay.
Use one of my hand axes to chip at it.
Yeah, you can. You just gonna like take a swing at it?
I'm just gonna hit it with the back of my one of my hand axes.
Okay. as you get closer and you walk up to the wall, you hear kind of this crazy cry, and a part of the wall kind of slithers, and a tentacle whips out and attacks you. And
Oh, it's that kind of story, is it?
oh yeah.
All right.
You know where this is going.
The first one completely misses you. And the second one gets a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. So you at the last second kind of see the tentacles whipping out, and you like bring your axe up as you were like about to like try to like poke at that area of the wall, and just kind of the tentacle whips around the edge of the axe, and you just kind of wrench it free. And you see what appears in front of you, crazy looking beak-like beak-like creature, or a creature with like a beak and like 4 crazy looking tentacles coming off of its head. And I'll show you guys in a second if I can Windows to work here. God damn it.
God damn it, Bobby.
All right, you should be able to see that. Might have to resize the window. It's being weird for me.
Yeah,
But that's what you see kind of apparate, and like its body kind of like, you know, like a chameleon, like changes colors and like slithers off of the wall, and you get like in full form. All right. See what we got here.
See you while I'm moving? The wall.
Go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
I don't wanna.
Well, you have to.
God damn it,
Let's see.
my bad initiative rolls are back.
All right. Ortier, I'm just going to put you there because you didn't quite make it all the way to the wall.
Okay.
All right, so the creature's right in front of you.
Sister Gariel, run! It's got tentacles!
All right, did everybody roll? Take it
Yeah.
up here. All right. Sister Gariel's got to roll. And who are we missing? So I didn't get somebody. Ortier, you're not on the thing.
Oh,
Hey, you can keep your second one. That's fine.
Holla.
Sending. All right, Fron, you're up first.
how did it not?
Fireball at it. What else do I do?
I mean, got some other stuff.
No, he doesn't.
The creature slithers out of the way at the last moment, packs up behind it.
Alright, I was still there.
All right, Gariel's up. Oh, go ahead.
I don't have stuff worth wasting a spell slot on this tiny little thing.
All right, she's actually, Fron, you took some damage, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. All right, she's gonna heal you. Guess she probably should have done that before. I didn't realize you had damage still. Shit. He's gonna roll 4. She has 1. She's gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 1 for 6 healing.
That's just exactly what I needed.
All right. Feel the healing flow through you, and Ortier, you're up.
I'm gonna make a reckless attack.
Are you
I'm not raging.
not raging? Okay, go for it. All right, 19 hits. And wham, you slam your axe into the creature, and it cries out with kind of a bird-like sound. Tentacles kind of flopping around. And you sink your axe into it for a pretty good amount of damage. All right.
And that's it.
The creature's up. Let's see. So he slithers around back here and goes for Jinzi.
Why?
With the tentacles. He whips 2 tentacles at you.
Oh.
First one's a 15 to hit.
Yes, that hits. I'm 15.
All right. The tentacle kind of suctions onto your arm. And, like, as it's as it's grabbing at you, like it claws and rips like parts of your skin off. And takes it with you. And then it comes diving at you with its beak with a 23 to hit. And the beak slams into your shoulder, bears down on you for 6 piercing damage. So you took 12 slashing damage from the first attack and 6 piercing for the second attack.
Jesus.
All right. All right, Jinzi, you're up now.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this thing. I've got advantage on the flank.
Yep, go for it.
So first attack is with my poison dagger.
Nice. All right. As you wrench the creature's beak off of you with like one arm, with your other arm you grab your dagger and slam it up into its like kind of neck area, and you jam it in the neck, and you see the poison spreading out, and it gives a horrible cry and like reels back, like flopping around as like the poison like, spreads through its veins, and it looks like it's about to start retreating. It's kind of like reeling back.
Or not.
And then with my short sword.
Yeah, tell me how it goes down with the second hit.
As it goes to pull back its tentacle that it attacked me with before, I grab hold of it, and as it whips it back, I just go into like a thrust kind of Superman pose and ram my short sword through the front of its beak.
Nice. Gives out the screech, and just like pulls to the ground, sword embedded in it, and that is that. And that is how you slayed the Grick.
Cool.
All right. Nice moves.
Thanks. So I look around at everybody and I'm kind of like, anyone else down for a short rest?
You want to rest in this bastion of the enemy?
Absolutely.
You can try.
And that's why that drow hurt you so badly.
Well, nah, never mind. I'll just use some potions.
Better choice.
I wanna,
Don't think the castle's empty.
You
Yeah.
don't know that.
well, we already had one chameleon thing attack us too, so I want to try to loot the body.
Okay. Let me pull it up real quick. All right. So, you can, if you want, you can harvest its hide. You can also harvest its tentacles, and you can eat its body if you want and count them as rations.
But
Do you want to do some or all of the above?
Let's eat some tentacle monster. No.
All right. Go ahead and make me a nature check. And check. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you slice into it with your pocket knife, and you're able to pull its hide off. The way this works is 2 hides can be crafted into a cloak or a cape if you want, which can be sold. You also, if you make a cloak out of Grick hide, you have advantage on stealth checks if you're hiding in rocky terrain.
Oh, that'd be good.
So yeah, you can. Yep. The tentacles can be crafted into a normal dagger you can sell or use. And let me see how many tentacles you managed to get. You get 2 of the tentacles.
Okay. So we got 1 Grick hide and 2 tentacles.
That's right.
Do we know how much they weigh?
They're probably like a couple pounds each. Maybe more than that. Yeah, probably.
What about the hide?
How big is this creature? He is. I don't know if it has actual size on here. We'll say they're like tentacles are like 5 pounds each, so it's like a good chunk of its body. And the hide, I will say, is like another 10 pounds. That might be much. Maybe 5 pounds for the hide also. Trying to think of like how much like furs weigh.
As Oratir is kind of messing around with the hide, one of the suction cups kind of like sticks to his leg and pops off, and you just hear a and I come completely infatuated with the sound, so I just start making a No, it's like
Stop that, you.
it's more like
She wants to be involved. All right, so we got that. Cool.
Go ahead and make me a religion check, somebody.
not you.
Okay, but it's not going to be good. Yeah, it was terrible.
Ferone coming in with the. All right, Ferone knows his stuff. All right, so
we won't talk about what he worships.
Ferone, as you look around, you see that there's decor kind of in the chapel, and you realize that some of the decor and kind of like banners hanging down that are fairly old look like they represented several gods that you know of: Ogma, the god of knowledge; Mistra, goddess of magic; Lathander, god of the dawn; and Timora, goddess of luck. And Gariel kind of walks over to the Timora banner and puts her hand on it, like you hear her like saying a prayer under her breath.
Go over and ask her, is this your god?
Indeed it is. You should pray at the shrine sometime. You never know what you might learn.
What kinds of things would I learn?
She kind of chuckles at that and says, well, whatever Timora chooses to reveal to you, but can't hurt to pray to the goddess of luck.
I kind of stare at her blankly for a second, and then I walk over and I pray under it.
Nice. Go ahead and give yourself some inspiration.
Woo! You guys, I suddenly feel inspired. I can't describe it. I just feel warm inside, And it just like kind of look at my hands as like in awe as I just kind of walk away, definitely having felt something.
Gariel smiles knowingly at you.
It keeps making the sound.
Damn it, where's that silent spell?
Shut up, you.
It's in your spell book right next to the. All right, feeling inspired. Where to next?
Some more.
What was that, Ortier?
Do I see a door over here?
You do see a door.
Let's
Do
see
I
if I
notice
can look under it.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Holla.
All right. So, you see you see a bunch of rubble kind of like under the door. Some open floor space, but you catch like some rubble on the sides a little bit, and it's fairly dark in there, so you don't really hear anything. Kind of in the distance, though, you do hear what sounds like maybe more voices as well as some growling.
I see some rubble, and I faintly hear some voices and some growling. What do you guys think?
Growling.
That's what I said. That's what the voice in my head told me, so. You guys have that too, right? Never mind. Don't worry about it. I say we go in.
Well, we are here to get Gundren, so there's only one path forward at this point.
Holla.
Do you notice anything strange about the door?
I think it's already been opened.
You do not notice anything strange looking at it. It looks like a door.
Okay. Before we go in, I want to cast Minor Illusion of myself standing right here.
Can't do creatures.
Yeah, you can't do. You can
that's
do
right.
small objects or sounds and stuff.
Let's do a small basket of meat.
What if he does minor
Nice.
illusion of a doll of himself over there?
Right.
All right, so you conjure a so it's a illusion of a basket
Yeah.
of meat or something, right? All right.
Yeah.
So the illusion appears here, and nothing happens.
Feeling pretty good. So I walk in.
Okay. You see kind of like it's kind of open to the sky. There's nothing left of the ceiling. You see mounds of rubble kind of on both sides, on all sides of this room. There's a heavy curtain right here where I'm pinging.
Can't see the ping.
Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm on the wrong layer. There's a heavy curtain here, and kind of rubble all around. You see a door over here, as well as a heavy curtain to the north. And you hear some voices coming from behind this door.
Well, let's see if we can sneak up behind him, shall we? Hey, Ferone, you see this curtain up here? We're not going to set this one on fire. And so I pull out my dagger and I kind of cut out of the curtain the shape of my gnome self.
Okay. All right.
See what's on the other side.
So you cut through the curtain, and the room is devoid of other beings. It's a ruined tower. So it's one of the towers that you saw from outside. There's about 7 towers that you saw kind of from the outside as you were scoping out the place. Over here is kind of open to the outside. So it's like an entrance, like the rubble's just completely, like the wall has completely fallen. You can literally just walk out to the outside here of the castle. Let's see. What's up?
All right. So, Ferone, you should use your mage hand to knock on this door. And then if they walk out, we'll be down here ready to walk in this door.
All right.
Assuming they lead to the same room.
Can you link your mage hand?
Yeah.
I think you may be able to like cast it and then leave it here and then walk away as long as you're within range.
Yeah, I think there's a range. Let's
That's
see.
what I was wondering.
Lasts for a minute. It has to keep. You got to be 30 feet from it. Doesn't say you have to keep it in line of sight. So I'll say, as long you can't use it to like manipulate something out of line of sight. I will say, but if you just want to leave it there and move like away out of line of sight, that's.
All right.
Were you saying something, John? I only caught like very end of it.
Me?
I think you just said okay.
Okay.
Did you guys hear me when I just said all that stuff?
I heard all
Okay,
of it.
cool.
So like I'd have to be in line of sight to make it knock. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, and then you can walk away at that point if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, you could cast it in front of the door and then like walk away and then have it knock.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I'd have
fine.
That's
That's fine. As long as you're not like if you're like trying to pick a lock or something with it, you'd have to actually be able to see the lock to like see what the hand was doing. But if you're just like knocking against the door, that's fine because like you know the door's like right in front of the hand, so you just make it move.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll cast it right in front of the door.
Okay.
Me enter around this way. Should still be 30 feet. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's a hole in this curtain right here. Keep in mind that Jinzi cut out.
I want to cast minor illusion and put that cutout back.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, this doesn't really work like that.
Oh man. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I'll make it knock on the door.
All right. You hear some voices from behind the door. Oh, Jesus, hold on a second. And Hobgoblin steps out and looks around. Are you guys trying to like hide, or are you just standing there in the other room?
I'm gonna try to get this door.
You're gonna try to go through that door?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So as he comes out, you pop this door open, and you see what looks like a room with some cots in it. There's 4 straw pallets, brazier of coals here. And from this direction, you notice a door, and you hear some, like, deep growling from behind there. And kind of sounds of, like, something.
John, get Bailey over here. We need some deep growling.
You hear a rough voice kind of from the room that you guys were in before. say, oh, who's there? And you hear some footsteps like walking around.
What's this up above me right here? Is that a curtain?
That's another curtain. Yep.
Shall we pop in and say hello?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you're just gonna push the curtain aside and walk in.
Yep.
All right. Let me get my tools here. All right. So as you push the curtain aside, you see a very startled hobgoblin looking at you, and his buddy walks through the door from where you guys are at, and they see you, and they're quite surprised. Go ahead and roll for initiative. They were not expecting to see anybody in here.
Surprised, surprised goblins are surprised.
Yep. All right. Where's Gariel? All right. They whip out their weapons. And one of them recovers quickly enough to go first. He runs up to Oratir. And, shit. I gotta get my stuff out. Hobgoblin. Alright. He comes flying at you with his longsword. And it's 11 to hit, which I don't think does.
Nope.
You bring up your axe and parry it easily and push him to the side. Okay, Gariel's up. She runs up behind Farone here, and let's see. She actually, let me see how many spell slots she has left. She's gonna. Okay, she's gonna cast Aid at level 2. Yeah. On all of you. Let's see. So, the 3 of you get 5 additional maximum and current hit points. So your max health goes up by 5 as well as your current hit points. So you guys can all. There's a place to add temporary hit points on your sheets. So go ahead and do that. And then as you get hit with temporary hit points, those come off first before your regular health.
I want to shield them. I want them to get a better life.
All right, so you feel the power surge through you as Gariel casts the spell, and she says, "Go get him." All right, Oratir, you're up.
I'm gonna attack him
I'm going to attack.
recklessly.
Okay. Oh man! All right, critical hit. All right, let's see.
Cool.
Oh man, that was just enough to kill him in a single hit. I'll let you describe this one.
I do an overhand chop directly down at his head, and I split him from the top of his head down to his crotch, and he just falls apart.
Nice. His brain, like the 2 sides of his brain, just like fall out onto the floor as like the rest of his innards and stuff kind of spill out in all directions. All right, let me throw some battle music up here.
And I'm gonna billow my cloak after that.
Yeah, nice. All right, you get inspiration for that.
I got Josh.
You guys can use inspiration on. You have to for the roll to use it, but it's like an extra. You get basically advantage on a roll. You have to decide before you want to use it.
Right.
All right. Cool. Anything else over to here?
No, I'm just having fun watching the dogs.
Where's my? One second. Where's my boss battle?
That's what's gonna drive the viewer count up.
Dude, the cuteness factor is just out of this world.
I mean, when we're in battle, they're in battle. It's only fair.
You better hope one of them doesn't get a crit.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, so Jinzi, you're up.
Cool. Assuming that goblin above Ortier's dead, I'm gonna move up here next to this guy. And I'm going to attack once with my dagger of venom.
Okay. That definitely hits, 24. And, all right, you slam it into him. He's still fairly surprised. Poison starts to do its work. And he takes 10 points of damage.
And then I'm going to use my short sword.
Doesn't he, you know what? I don't think I've been doing a save. You gotta remind me on that dagger.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't he have to do
poison?
Otherwise he's gonna be poisoned.
Yeah.
What's the DC on that?
1 second. Dagger, venom.
How often do they actually like not die from it? Is the
I know. That's kind of.
Yeah. That's best.
He gets an 8, so he's gonna fail it.
Yeah, DC 15 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so he's poisoned. We mark that on him. We'll do that. Cool. All right. Anything else, Jinzy? You do a second attack with your bonus action.
Yeah, I did the short sword in chat, but it's 7, so it probably misses.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's able to deflect the short sword.
Yeah. And then knowing, I'm going to move aside right here.
Okay. All right. At that moment, from this door over here, you hear shouts as somebody clearly is in this room over here. The door bursts open, and you see a familiar face that you
Is it the drow?
have met before,
Oh,
and the drow that you have so recently encountered steps through the doorway and pulls out his 2 swords and smiles at you and says, "So we meet again." All right, let me add him to the initiative order. All right. He's got a 5, so he's at the bottom. I'm just going to move him up manual. He's going to go after the hobgoblin. Okay. All right, Ferran, you are up.
Gosh, tight quarters.
Yeah, guys. This is a fun hallway to fight in.
Well, since he's shown up, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on him.
Go for it. Let me pull up his stats real quick. That hits. Nice.
So ah, crap. Whatever.
What's up? Oh, Jesus Christ, what is happening?
I was gonna. Well,
Go ahead, you can.
Should cast that at 2nd level.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I mean, you didn't really specify, but that's fine. Like, that was just an attack roll. It would have been the same attack roll. So I'll cast it at 2nd level.
Cast it at 2nd level.
All right. So nice. Your purple lightning shoots out from your hands as you mutter the incantation, slams into the drow. You see it crackle up and down his armor, and he takes 12 points of lightning damage.
It takes 17 points.
17. Oh, is it +5?
No, it's I get additional 1d12 for each level of slot I cast above 1st level.
Got it.
On the
so
initial
17
attack.
total?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Nice. You see it burn parts of his skin, the little bits that are exposed, and you see it like arcing through his armor and stuff, and he cries out in pain. All right. Let me just check one thing on him.
Sorry, I'm still salty from that attack.
Yeah, I can tell. Just checking, make sure I'm not doing anything wrong with him. He has a lot. He's a lot more complicated than most of them. All right. Cool. So, Ferran, anything else?
No.
All right. Yeah, I was just checking to see if he had like resistance. Nope. Okay. All right. The hobgoblin in the corner's up, the one that's poisoned, so he gets disadvantage. He just attacks you straight out, Jinzi, and he's gonna walk here, so he gets a better hit. Longsword two-handed, 20 to hit. And I'm assuming that hits.
Yep, that was disadvantage.
And that's...
Jeez.
Oh, thank you. No, 14 to hit with disadvantage.
Miss.
Nice. you deflect it easily with your short sword. All right, as the poison kind of seeps into his veins, kind of move as quickly as before. All right, next up, the drow goes. He sees you, Jinzi, and smiles as he remembers the fight from earlier, and takes a swing at you. 2 swings with his short swords. First one's a critical miss, and as you deflect the first one, he actually stumbles a little bit. He tries to make a second attack, and that one misses. Also, ching 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 ching, and he steps back and looks at you a little bit with like sort of renewed respect in his eyes. So you're not quite as easy a target as you were last time.
Shazam.
All right, let's see. That hobgoblin's dead. Gariel's up. Let's see if she has anything to cast that would be useful. She casts Warding Bond on you at 2nd level.
On who?
On Faron. So basically what that does is you get to share your like hit point pool. So she touches you and you get +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage. Any damage you do take gets basically shared with her.
Okay.
And it is a concentration, I think. Is that? No, it is not. Okay, never mind. So you feel like a bond with her as she touches you, and
It's a touch.
oh yeah, it's that kind of bond. All right, that's her turn. Oratir, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna rage. Not frenzy, just rage.
Go for it.
All right. I yell out, "Oh, there you are, you knife-haired bastard!" And then I run at the drow.
All right,
I'm gonna take a reckless attack at him.
for it. That hits. Nice. Slam your axe into him. He's still kind of engaged with Jinzi, and you're able to take the opportunity attack and slam it into his armor. It sinks and draws blood. All right, so that is 15 damage.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna flare my cloak.
Nice. All right. Jinzi, you are up.
I'm gonna poison attack the drow
Okay.
with my dagger of venom.
Nice. That definitely hits. And slam your dagger into him. He's getting hit by like you and Oratir simultaneously at this point. You slam your dagger into him. It does a shitload of damage. You see the black veins spider out. And let's see. That is 25 points of damage. Jesus Christ. And yeah, he's going to do the con save. He does not save, so he is now poisoned as well.
Holla.
He kind of looks at you stunned as like, you're sort of pulling one of his tricks.
And then
All
I'm
right.
gonna hit him with my short sword.
Go for it. He manages to deflect that one
Fine.
as he's still reeling from the poison. All right, Faron. You got your Witch Bolt on the warrior.
Yeah, straight up damage him.
All right, does the... Cool. Okay. So that's just 7 damage, right? Flat out?
Yep.
Whoosh, lightning arcs out through your connection, slams into him, and he is looking pretty bad at this point. Like, you see it crackling around his armor. Blood starts, like, pouring out of some of the cracks between his armor and stuff. And he kind of falls to one knee.
Yeah, I'm good there.
All right. He actually darts back into the room here, and go ahead. You guys both take an opportunity attack on him. All right, that hits. Okay, so I guess, yeah, Oratir, you can tell me how he dies since you got the first hit.
As he moves to run out of the room, I catch his right leg with my axe, and I just take it off.
Nice. He falls to the floor, and his artery severed, starts spurting blood, and his eyes close shortly thereafter. Nice. Wow, you guys made short work of him. Jesus. All right, next up is the poisoned hobgoblin, who's going to go again. And actually, before I do that, stepping literally over his dead body, you see a giant, old, crinkly bugbear step out. And he says, "Who's in my castle?" And he, like, steps over the body of the dead drow. And you kind of, surmise that this is probably King Grull, who you heard of before.
It's gonna be King Krull when I'm done with him.
All right. Oh, man, that's a whopping 3 initiative there. All right, so the Hobgoblin's going to go. Jinzi, he's going for you. Man, these tight quarters. 22 to hit.
Yep.
And he slams his longsword into you for 6 slashing damage. All right, King Grull roars and comes at you guys. Let me get up his stat block up. All right, he pulls out kind of a giant-looking morning star and starts swinging it around. And he goes for you, Oratir, and critically misses. So, as he's swinging it around, he actually catches the Hobgoblin next to him with it a little bit and does 8 damage to the Hobgoblin. It smacks into the Hobgoblin's, like, the back of his body. And he, like, yanks it out.
Is the Hobgoblin poisoned?
He is, yeah.
And he got on a disadvantage. He hit Jinzi.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Let me check. I might have done that wrong. I forgot. He's poisoned. Where was that roll? Hobgoblin, where are you? He would have gotten 14, so maybe not.
He got a what?
14?
Oh yeah, that missed. That would have missed.
Okay, so go ahead and add 6 slashing back then.
Cool.
Yeah, my bad. Forgot he
No
was
worries.
poisoned. All right. So the bugbear misses. King Grull. And all right, Gariel's up. She kind of steps back a little bit so she can get better line of sight. It doesn't do anything right now. Oratir, you're up.
I'm gonna attack the Hobgoblin
Okay,
recklessly.
go for it. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. All right, tell me how he dies, Mr. Poisoned Hobgoblin over here.
I just swing my axe down from right to left, so takes him at his left shoulder, kind of cracks it open into his chest, and he just falls over dead.
All right. Jinzi. Unless, Ortera, you want to do your other attack? Sorry, I forgot.
I don't get another attack, but I want to billow my cloak.
Oh, yeah, okay. King Grawl eyes you a little bit, says, "There's only one king in..."
So at this point, I'm going to stand over the body of the dead Hobgoblin.
Okay.
So that we're on either side. And then I'm going to, go at him with my Dagger of Venom.
All right. That does not hit. So he's wearing chainmail and a shield. So he deflects it with the shield.
I'm going to disengage and move back.
Okay. Cool. All right. Ferone.
Casting Witch Bolt at level 2 again.
Nice. Oh snap! Critical. Wait, do you have to roll for that? Cause
So-
you're still connected, right?
No, that was on the drow that I was connected.
Oh, right. Yeah, my bad. Totally forgot. All right. My brain's not fully functioning tonight, apparently. Jesus. All right, so with the critical hit, let's see. What is that total?
17.
Let's see, 12, 17. All right, so your lightning arcs out. The bugbear's fur starts like smoking as the lightning goes over it. He cries out as it burns him, and he takes a good amount of damage from that. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. King roll swings at Oratir again. His Morning Star and gets a critical hit. He slams the Morning Star into you. For 22 piercing damage. And it just like embeds in your chest, sinking through the armor. Feel the blood coming out.
So that's 11.
Yeah, 11 total.
6. Okay, so I'm down to 36.
All right. And that is it for him. All right. Gariel's going to wait. And Ortir, you're up.
Wait, I thought it was Garael's turn or mine?
Gariel, yeah, she doesn't really have anything to do at this point.
Okay. So I'm up.
Yeah, you're up.
All right.
She could flash us and give us advantage.
Inspiration, maybe?
Yeah.
She's not that kind of girl.
Or disadvantage.
And that's how the party died.
Throne, work your magic. The end.
All right, I'm
Sorry, I don't have any wind magic right now.
Get Oratir to blow a fart.
There'd be one big ass fart.
It critically hits.
Just be one inspiration for another.
It's always a critical.
All right, 20 hits.
20
All
damage.
right, nice. Slam the axe into him, sinks into his armor. So like his Morning Star is still stuck in your arm. Gah! Slam your axe into him, and like both weapons are like embedded in each other right now. Just like blood pouring out.
I like that I did almost as much damage on a normal hit as he did on a
Yeah, that's right. All right. All right. If you're done, then it's Jinzi. Damn, son, you're getting some good rolls. Are you gonna move first? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Nah.
All right.
In the air.
Forgot I did that.
As both of their weapons are like embedded in each other and they're trying to yank it out, you walk up calmly and slam your dagger into him. Yeah, he cries out.
I do one of the Leo struts.
I did. Did I make a con saving throw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What was the DC on that again?
Was it 15?
All right, he fails it, so he's poisoned. You have literally poisoned everybody in this castle at this point.
Good.
All right, anything else, Jinzi?
Yeah, I short sword his ass.
All right, he deflects that pretty easily with his shield. Well, not that easily, but he manages to get it. All right, Farone.
Doing witch bolt damage.
Oh, nice.
Tell me how he dies, Farone.
So the way I like to picture how he does witch bolt is like sitting there holding the staff, and it's like, lightning up and down each time. He just kind of does a burst of energy, so it just bursts it through, and then he just like lights up, and he's like,
Nice. See a skeleton flashing a little bit, like as the lightning like lights him up. Fur is like burning, and you smell like burnt, like bugbear fur. You can imagine what that smells like.
patch is missing.
That's right. He goes down like a smoldering, smoking heap and clatters to the floor. Good job, guys.
I nonchalantly walk over him and teabag him. Hang on.
Nice.
It's pretty nasty under there, so I'm gonna do an Arcana check. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, get a nice little teabag in.
All right. With that,
Can we?
yeah, fix the music here.
So let's search. Let's search the bodies.
All right.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Anthony?
We call that the mini bag.
Mini.
Everyone's trying to think like what's smaller than a teabag.
All right. On the bugbear, you find his Morning Star and his shield. He's got a couple javelins on him, but that's it. Coin or anything. The hobgoblins, let's see. They also have their weapons and no coin either.
Fair.
What was their weapons? Just long swords?
Longsword, shield, and they actually have heavy crossbow.
Okay, so that would be one of each.
Yeah, for each hobgoblin, yep.
Do you guys want to take some of this stuff and sell it? Because, I mean, I've been taking stuff.
I'd say for weapons, you can probably carry, like, aside from your weapons, since we're not really tracking weight, you can probably carry another, like, 2 weapons and maybe one armor piece in your pack if you want to, like, go sell it, but not more than that.
I'm already, like, over full at that point.
Yeah, so if you guys want to pick anything up, you can.
You said there's like a sword and a bow.
Yeah, they each had a longsword and a heavy crossbow, as well as chainmail armor that is somewhat broken at this point from being, smashed by your weapons.
Crossbow and chainmail. All right.
Yeah, mark that it's broken chainmail, not like you can't like put it on and start wearing it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I just picked up some of their stuff.
Was it a heavy
Alright.
crossbow or a crossbow?
Heavy crossbow.
Gotcha.
What else was there?
Just some arrows and a broken shield.
Sometimes I
mean,
feel like a broken shield.
You guys can both take one longsword and one heavy crossbow because they both had it.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Morning Star and the shield. And yeah, I mean, it's up to you guys how you want to do it.
Yeah, I took a long sword, a heavy crossbow, and chainmail. So I'll say that's.
I mean, I have stuff.
Yeah, that's
no.
I'll say that's all I can carry.
Yep.
So longsword and heavy crossbow. That's what I'll take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And can we harvest the bugbear?
You can. There's nothing really valuable as far as like organs or anything though that you know.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want it as a personal trophy or something, but no, nothing with magical properties or anything that would give you an advantage.
Why would we want a trophy of something that was that easy to kill?
I mean,
I don't
you
know.
never
I
know.
mean, homeboy
Ooh,
looks like he's
He
pretty.
was a
rust.
king.
We do need some decorations for the hen house.
Bugbear head might go nicely on the wall.
It might go.
Of course, you probably wouldn't get any bugbear clan.
Well,
I'm gonna stop at the killing.
is that the clientele that we really want to attract?
So I'm gonna go in this door to the right where you came out of.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Yeah. Some stuff here.
Oh, what about the drow? Was there anything on him?
Yes. Let's see. Let me find that. On the drow, you find a battered short sword and 2 battered short swords, actually, the ones he was using to attack you. His studded leather armor, which is broken at this point. You find poisoned crossbow bolts, which you can use. And there are 6 of them. And you find I think that is you also find a vial of poison.
Ooh. I'll take the vial of poison.
Okay.
I don't want the crossbow bolts too.
I don't have a crossbow.
Looted one.
I looted one, but
What have you
It's
been
a heavy. It's a heavy crossbow.
it's a heavy
right?
cross. Yeah.
What have you been using to shoot?
Oh, I've already got a hand crossbow, so yeah, I'll take the crossbow bolts.
I was gonna say you've been shooting with something.
Well, no, I have a short bow, but I also have a hand crossbow.
Like the drow does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a hand crossbow. All right.
There's 6 of those.
All right.
You said?
Yeah, 6 total bolts. So for those, since they're special ammo, you will have to track them if you use them.
Okay.
And I'll leave that up to you to track that in your inventory.
Cool.
All right, so as you walk into this room, what you see is the chamber's been kind of set up as a crude living space with sort of thick furs thrown around, old carpets, trophies hanging on the wall. You see a bed to the north, and an unconscious dwarf who looks pretty badly beaten.
He looks sleepy.
So I take out one of my poison crossbow bolts.
He's gone chaotic evil.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, yeah. So I have a water skin full of water. So I'm gonna take it and pour it on him. Try to wake him up.
Nice. He awakes with a start, and you see he's ruddy looking with red hair, and he kind of sits up groggily and says, "Oh, my friends, hello!" And you recognize your friend Gundren. You all know. He says, "You came for me. It's been a long time."
It has.
We've been searching for you everywhere.
You owe me 10.
Wait, what'd you say?
You owe me 10 gold.
Yeah, we just came to get paid. Then we'll be on our way.
He says, "Don't worry. I'm sure King Groll will pay you that." And he kind of groggily gets to his feet. Says, "Did you kill everybody in this castle? How did you manage to get me?"
Well, there's a few doors we haven't gone through yet.
But we're gonna kill everybody in this castle eventually. So
He sees King Groll over there laying on the floor, and says, "Oh wow, you killed the elf too. Well, good work."
thanks. Spare no expense.
Exactly who was that elf?
He says, "Well, I've been hearing them talking, and I've heard more about the Black Spider. Perhaps you've heard of him at this point?"
We have.
"Well, I think he's a drow.
So that
And
could
I
have
think
been.
I think he wants my I think he wants the location of Wave Echo Cave. You haven't figured that out already. But they have my map, and it's around here somewhere." And he starts like rummaging around in the room a little bit. You also find as you guys kind of look around the room, find under the mattress over in the corner 3 potions of healing. And as you kind of turn the room over a little bit, and Gundren's kind of looking around too, he finds the map to Wave Echo Cave under the bed.
I just throw the potions at Jim.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll take those.
Our real tank.
I mean, I do what I can.
Is there a door over here?
There is.
Can I go look inside?
Yeah, I think you can go through. So the door leads to the outside, and it's just like rubble, kind of another crumbling wall over there.
Ah, okay. Alright. So I basically say, well, we need to clear out the rest of this place, so I'll just be like, Gundren, you stay here. We gotta go see if the coast is clear.
He nods at you and says, I'll be behind you in the back."
I'm gonna come down here.
All right.
And this doorway is the one where we were hearing growling, right?
Yep. And you hear some moving around in there, some shuffling around. Let me see here. God damn it! Did I close it already? No. Okay. All right.
I want to knock on the door.
All right. You knock on the door, and you notice it's a very heavy wood door. You can't really see in there through the door. I mean, there's no like window or anything, no slits or anything. But as you knock on the door, you hear a huge roar come from inside, and you hear something slam into the other side of the and start growling.
Genzi, I think it's for you.
Coming. What is it? What you guys
doesn't
find?
sound ferocious. Cute little puppy.
Don't play with me.
He wants to lick you in the face.
I don't believe you.
He says he really likes to murder and he'd like a murder partner.
We found strippers for the hen house. Go.
I want to try the door. Is it locked?
The door is actually barred from the side you're on, so there's like a heavy bar across the middle, so you can lift it up and open the door if you want.
All right, I'm gonna lift it up and open the door.
Okay. As you open the door, the room inside is pretty dark, but you see a large muscled form, very, very large, and you hear a terrible roar, and charging out of the room, bear.
Fuck is that?
Man, owlbear? Fuck.
Yep. And he immediately charges at you and attacks you, Ortier, because you're the first thing that he sees.
How does he comes charging out of that room? How does he fit through the door?
I don't know. It doesn't explain that in the directions, Ryan.
That's fair. That is totally fair.
He manages to squeeze his bulk through that door.
And look,
Because he's real mad.
Unless you've tried to translate one of these fucking things, like you will not I totally understand what he's talking about there.
You realize, inside, he basically had a whole tower room to himself in that corner of the tower. So
he casts enlarge reduce. Goes through the door and then enlarge.
All right, you guys are gonna have to roll initiative because he's mad as hell.
Fucking Ant-Man over here.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna take a big shot this first round.
Don't forget the bonus hit points last for 8 hours, so we still have that.
Yeah, you still got your bonus hit points.
Already gone through that. When
Is
Gundren
well enough to fight with us?
He is not. He's at 1 hit point.
Okay.
All right, let me get my stats up here quick. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Jesus. Wait, where's my actual... A second. Load, stupid thing. There we go. All right, so he comes flying out of the door, and Farone, you actually get to go first. He ironically rolled the lowest initiative, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm actually going to give him kind of an attack first because he kind of came charging out the door. So he's going to do a multi-attack on Oratir. First with his beak. Because, he's an owl bear and he's got a beak.
I'm an owl!
Jesus, nothing is working now. Hold on a second. What the fuck?
That's what happens when the DM tries to cheat.
Hey, the DM, there's no cheating as a DM. My word is law.
Didn't say you couldn't do it.
Maybe he got low initiative because he tried to run through a door he couldn't fit through. Fucking ran
Wait,
into
can I
it.
use lightning lure on him? Just like keep smacking him into the door.
All right, so he slams his beak into you and just pulls you over from the darkness. And he actually does 14 piercing damage to you with his beak, Oratir, and then he follows that up with a quick swipe of the claw, and gets a 23 to hit on the second one.
Yep, that got me.
And so 10 more slashing damage as he rakes his claws across you, so it's 24 total. All right. Go ahead and go for own. You're up.
I'm gonna cast. No, I'm not. And be like, look, it's me. No, yeah, I'm hitting this guy with a witch bolt at level 2.
Right. Nice.
Oh no.
And actually, that almost hits. Oh, too bad you didn't.
Only counts on first.
Yeah, I mean, he's a large target, and he's just, he's a bear, so he doesn't like have armor or anything. And unfortunately, misses, pings off the side of the wall. All right, anything else?
I don't think there's anything I can do to make myself helpful on that. So
You want to move at all?
I mean, I might go to like here. You know.
Tactical. I like it.
I'm good with it.
Oh shoot, I forgot to put Gariel into the initiative. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Shit. All right. Well, she'll go next. Let me see what she has at the moment. She's got one level 1 slot left. She casts Shield of Faith on you, Oratir. And that's a 60-foot range. So you get +2 bonus AC for the duration. You feel the magical shield come around you. And she's going to move back a little bit.
I hope that helps, because he wrecked my shit.
Well, he also got 2 really good rolls, so not going to happen every time.
I feel like I dropped
All right.
soap.
All right, so that's Gariel. Ferron, you went. Jinzi, you're up.
So, like, can I get to him at this point?
Not really, to be honest. You can shoot at him through Oratir, but he's still kind of in the doorway with, like, Oratir right in front of him.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at him with my with one of my poison crossbow bolts.
All right. Go for it.
Let's see.
Sure you were using a crossbow? I thought it was a
Well,
short bow or something.
I have a short bow, but then in my proficiencies and oh, that's just like
no, that's a proficiency,
yeah.
bro. That's not your
That's not how
inventory.
yeah, never mind. So I'm just gonna shoot at him with my short bow.
Okay. All right, that misses. Thunk.
Yep.
It thuds. It like thuds into his skin and just like doesn't even penetrate.
Okay.
All right. Any movement or anything?
No.
Okay. All right, Oratir.
I am going to drink my potion of healing.
Good choice.
Fair.
Josh. That's 44 plus 4. So that's
Fair is fair.
8 plus 4, 12. You back up to 24. And then I'm gonna rage.
With
All
what?
right.
I would like to raid.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. All right. Do you want to move at all, or are you just gonna stand there?
I would rather not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well, you're between him and freedoms. Just keep that in mind. He lets out a horrendous roar at you and multi-attack against you. And actually, he's going to actually try to knock you prone and run over you. So go ahead and, if I remember how to right. Ryan, do you remember, was it strength against strength for that? I think we did this the other night.
It was
For a shove?
Yeah, it was like
for a shove.
athletics or acrobatics against their athletics. So
Okay, so go ahead and make a.
I think
It's a strength check against either athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, whichever one you want then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, he got a shitty roll. Go ahead.
I'll do athletics.
Oh, you all right? So the owlbear comes charging at you, and you, or after he slashes you, you plant your feet with your rage and just brace yourself against him, and you manage to like hold him back with your axe as he's like trying to push his way through the doorway. So he does not knock you over, and that is his action.
He's got multi-attack, right?
He does, but that's that counts like if he's attacking with his claws and stuff. I'm not going to count that for like trying a shove. Like, that takes his whole action to try to like shove his way through.
It's so if you're using, so let me read this to you. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Okay, all right, that's fair. All right, he'll make a beak attack against you then.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit, which I don't know if that hits with your extra armor.
I have 20 AC right now.
Okay, so that does hit. So he slams into you with his beak for 8 piercing damage.
So it's 4. Got it.
Yeah. All right. And so that was the owlbear. All right, Gariel's up. She is gonna hang back for now. Ferone, you're up.
I'm a casting Witch Bolt. Oh, come on.
Does not hit. You're tracking your spell slots, right?
Yeah. That was level 1. I'm out of level 2 slots.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I really need to change out my meta magic on my next level to get quicken spell.
Gotcha. Okay.
But no, there's nothing else I can do. No,
Yep.
just I will actually hang back a little more though.
Okay. All right, Jinzi, you're up.
I'm just gonna shoot at him with my short bow again.
Okay, go for it. Oh, all right. Let me check something real quick. Critical miss. Let's find something fun.
Shoot, or it's here in the ass.
All right. Yeah. I know. Just at the perfect time. All right. So as you fire off, you feel your arm kind of twist a little bit, and with your short bow, you're not gonna be able to add your damage bonus to your next attack. So you kind of twist your arm a little bit as you're firing off your bow. All right.
Gotcha.
Anything else, Jinzi?
Nope.
All right. Ortier, you're back up.
Alright, so I'm going to use my inspiration to make an attack.
Okay. Nice. It hits. All right. Slam your axe into the owlbear. It hits him hard, but, you know, he's a really beefy creature. And he shrugs it off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Still in my cloak.
Nice. That seems to enrage him further.
Ole!
All right. As he's enraged, he charges at you again and tries to knock you.
Damn it. Do I need to make another athletics check?
Yep. Am I doing this right?
Good fucking luck, Josh.
Yeah, well, he's rolling pretty shitty today, so you're in luck. You managed to hold him back again. But I guess, yeah, he'll make his beak attack against you again for 21, which hits for 10 piercing damage.
God damn, alright.
So 5.
Yep.
All right. Gariel's gonna run up and with her last spell slot try to heal you. Let's see. She sees you're getting pretty wounded. She casts Cure Wounds on you at level. Actually, hold on a second. She can do that at level 2 because she has a slot left. She has one level 2 slot left. Cure Wounds at level 2. So you get... Wait, what? Well, that sucks.
She maxed out on the first one.
Yeah, okay.
Slightly more.
Yeah, take the second one, because that was what I was going to do.
Yeah.
So you get 11 points.
No, I get 15.
Oh, 15, sorry. Yeah. All right. Faron, you're up.
God. Jinzi, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
Do you have any bonuses on your AC right now?
I got one from somewhere. I don't remember where, but oh, from my dual wielder feat. That's it.
So I'm gonna play a little preparation in case he does come in. Gonna come up, and I'm going to see. Yeah, I'm going to touch Jinzi and cast Mage Armor on him. So now your base AC is 13 plus your Dexterity modifier, and then any bonuses you get from that.
You said base is 13?
Base 13 plus Dexterity plus any other bonuses.
Cool. So my AC is 17 now.
Nice.
So that comes from my staff, but that still costs my action. And then I'll go back up to hang out.
Cool. All right.
And that lasts
17.
for 8 hours.
Very nice. Good stuff. Jinzi, you're up.
Jinzi, I'm gonna try to throw you.
I mean, I can't get close enough to attack it while you're right there, so I'm just gonna shoot at it.
I'm gonna try to throw you.
Could you throw him over it?
Yeah, you can try. It's apparently a big door.
Yeah. I mean, let's
The door's as big as we need it to be.
That's right.
But is
A door of holding.
But is that my action or his?
Well, you can ready your action.
Yeah. If you Oratir, if you want to throw him, you got to do it on your turn, but
Right, but he can ready an action though, right?
you can ready a melee attack if you want.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Use it as a reaction. That's fine. I'll allow it.
Yep. So I'll ready my dagger of venom.
Okay. All right,
Well-
Oratir, you're up.
Question:
Alright.
Since I get to attack on like my action and bonus action, can I ready 2 or just 1?
Just one.
Okay.
You can just ready an action.
Okay.
Yep.
So, how do you want to do this, Josh?
Go ahead and make a athletics check, and let me think for a second. So the owlbear is in front of you. Trying to think of a good DC for this. All right. Go ahead. Make an athletics
What do
check.
you, athletics check?
Yeah.
You know I get advantage on that, right?
Why?
Rage.
On an athletics check? Okay. Yeah. No. I mean that makes sense. Go for it.
Is on strength checks.
All right. Roll away, sir. All right, so as you pick Jinzi up to chuck him over, you hurl him through the doorway, and the owlbear like swats at him in midair and just slams him against the wall over here. You do make it to the inside of the room, but not without taking a lot of bludgeoning damage. I mean, the owlbear is super strong. So go ahead and roll a d12, and that's how much bludgeoning damage you'll take.
Brian.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
Nice.
good roll. Nice roll.
Nice roll.
So you managed to like expertly sort of, somersault in the air a little bit, and like you still slam into the wall, and your head smacks into the wall, but you don't take too much damage. So, and now you're next to him, adjacent to him.
Sweet.
And you probably want to make your attack that you readied.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
do.
you can do the reactions now if you want. Nice, that definitely hits. Damn, son, that's a ton of damage. All right, let me make the con save for him.
Please don't. Please fail. Please fail.
Jesus Christ. I am getting the shittiest rolls. Yeah, he fails it.
Cool.
All right, you slam your dagger into him. See the poison. I mean, you can't really see the the veins spidering out from underneath his owlbear fur, but he howls in pain, in agony, as he takes 25 points of damage and is now poisoned. All right, he's still looking pretty strong, but, you know, breathing a little heavier than he was before. And he's now poisoned. All right, so Orateer, that was your action.
Yep.
You're not frenzying, right? So it's just a one action.
Yep.
Okay.
Just,
All right, the owlbear, in his rage, with now being surrounded on multiple sides, turns and looks at the guy he just swatted against the wall and makes an attack against you, Jinzi. He does the multi-attack, 19 to hit with the beak.
was that disadvantaged?
18 to hit with the beak, sorry.
No,
Disadvantage.
my AC was at 17 with all the new stuff. So.
Okay. All right, and then he does a claw attack for 16 with disadvantage, so that misses, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so
Hey, that mage armor
he
coming
slams into you with his beak
Nice.
and pierces through the mage armor, and you take 9 piercing damage as he clamps onto your shoulder. But then he tries to swat you with his claw, and the armor holds. And he just like hits the armor.
Nice.
But he is mad, very, very mad. All right, Gariel's gonna fall back. She can't do a whole lot right now. Faron, you're up.
in. Casting Witch Bolt.
Okay, that hits. Nice.
Ah.
Roll for damage.
Oh yeah!
Nice. Lightning damage arcs over him. All right.
Got a connection.
Nice hit. Nice hit. Jinzi, you're back up with your normal actions now.
May want to get on the other side of him and flank him.
Yep, that's the plan. So I'm
Alright.
gonna do that, get advantage, and attack him with my. I got sneak attack on now.
Yep.
And my dagger.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hits. And Jesus, that's 19, 25. All right. So 27. You slam your dagger into him again. You're just kind of like, at this point, just like slamming your dagger in with the poison. And
Like drags him.
blood's like, yeah, basically, blood's like gushing out of his wounds, and he's just roaring at you. All right, so he takes 27 points of damage. Jesus Christ! All right, he's starting to breathe pretty heavily now, looking like pretty winded, bleeding a lot.
Then I'm gonna hit him again with my short sword.
Yep. All right, so 4 piercing. That does hit. Yeah, it hits.
Nice.
Slam him on the other side with the short sword for 4 more. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, you already moved a little bit. Orateer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack,
I'm on attack.
and I have advantage because he's.
You do.
Yep.
All right, that hits.
Not that I need it.
And slam into him. And as you slam into him, I mean, you slam into like one of his shoulders, back on like his back hind legs at this point because he's facing Jinzi right now. And I mean, you see like the leg kind of pull up as your axe sinks in, and he's like hobbling now on like 3 legs, looking pretty rough. All right. Anything else?
It's my bill and my cloak.
He doesn't see you, but everybody else does.
And
He's
they
not
see
looking
how
at you.
cool I look.
All right. The owlbear is going for Jinzi again. Just blind fury at this point.
Great.
With disadvantage, he misses the first one, and let's see, misses the second one. So you're able to kind of nimbly dodge out of the way as the poison from your dagger does its work on him. All right, Faron, you're up.
Let's just damage him.
Tell me how he dies.
So he's paying attention to Jinzi right now, right?
Yep.
So I slam my staff down to get that arc of lightning come out, and go straight up the butthole. And
He
then
lets out
explodes.
an unearthly wail as the electricity flies through him, and you just see chunks of owlbear fly all over the interior of the room. Jinzi's covered in just owlbear gore, like intestines. The intestines are larger than you, Jinzi, and yeah, he's done.
Gross.
It's exactly as I wanted it.
And it exploded.
All right. Congratulations. You killed a beast.
Yeah.
Good job,
what a
guys.
beast it was.
That was a beast.
Can I walk through it now?
You can step through and slosh through the gore, the chunks of owlbear.
Can we harvest anything from it?
Let's see. There's still some chunks. Let me see what's in there.
There's still some chunks.
Some.
Oh, is its head intact? Should we put its head on the?
Its head is intact. It came off in one piece.
Oh, I do. Can we take the head?
Dude.
You can
No.
you can take the head as a trophy. Somebody's got to carry it though. Somebody who's not carrying a
carry
whole bunch of other shit.
Okay.
You're gonna have to drop like at least one of your weapons or armor or something to carry the head. Or a tier.
I'll drop a great club.
Yeah, that's Jesus. You were carrying that great club too.
Yeah. Mind your business.
Totally realistic.
Look, I saw it happen in Legend of Zelda. Okay.
Where did he pull that out of? That was
Alright,
in
how
my
much-
prison
how much-
wallet.
How much would you say that owlbear head weighs?
Oh, probably about 100 pounds. The owlbear is probably like 700 pounds. So
I may have to drop something else.
yeah, you probably got to drop a couple things. You can harvest the claws if you want, guys, and you will need to make a nature check if you want to harvest. The head's fine. I mean, that's like off already in one piece. You can harvest the claws and the feathers, and you can harvest the meat if you eat it.
I'll harvest the claws.
Okay, roll a nature check for me. That works. So you're able to chop the claws off, and you get roll a 1d6. You get 5 claws. They can be crafted into a dagger, or sold as a trinket or something if you want.
What type of claws are they? Are they
They're owlbear claws.
owlbear?
Yeah,
Owlbear claws.
yeah. They're pretty long. Like think like grizzly bear claws, basically.
Gotcha.
You can harvest the feathers if you want. They do actually have some nice properties.
I will harvest those as well then.
All right, so you get roll 2d6. So you get 4 owlbear feathers. They can be used as fletching on an arrow or a crossbow to make it like special ammunition. Ranged attacks that use that ammunition deal an additional 1d4 damage on hit. And you obviously have to track those if you're going to use them that way.
Cool.
So you get 4 of those. And we'll say it takes you like a short rest if you want to craft those and turn them into arrows.
I'll hold on to them for now.
All right, and that's it for the owlbear.
I am taking a great loss to make sure that we get this out here better. I had to drop a lot of shit.
They do say that the head weighs like a good chunk of the body. In
Is there
general.
any noise coming from
For a
behind this
person.
curtain?
There is not, and you can open it up and walk through if you want. And there's nobody in there. It's just a connecting hallway. Yeah, delete some of these. In fact, you don't really hear anything else other than Gundren his head out of the room saying, "Everything all right out there?"
Nope.
We just learned that I'm not allowed to open doors.
Oh God, hold on.
Oh, everything's going weird.
Oh, what have I done?
Oh no.
All right, there we go.
And we're back.
All right, guys.
Nice.
You don't hear anything else parts of the castle, so.
Do you want to take a short rest, or do you just want to head back?
I figured.
Let's talk to Gundren about it and see what he wants to do.
Hey, Gundren, is there any reason we should stay here? Anything else we should search for?
He says, "No, we should be we should be out of here as soon as possible. Let's get back to Phandelver. I need to talk to Sildar."
All right, I'm set back.
Who we definitely rescued.
He claps you all in the back. Says, "Round of drinks is on me this time. Plus, you'll get your wages as soon as I get my hands back on some money." You did find some treasure, by the way, in the King Graal's quarters. I think I told you about some of it, right?
We get free drinks at the inn anyway.
He says, "Oh, well, Al, I guess next time you're in Neverwinter, I'll buy some."
Holla.
Let's see. So, let's do a couple things here. You got the potions of healing already.
Yep.
And there was like 220 silver also under the mattress in King Graal's room, but that was it.
Okay.
And you guys got the map.
Mm-hmm.
He says, Gundren says, he tells you he needs to take the map back to Sildar and chat with him about it. But, at this point, you guys know the location of Wave Echo Cave from the map. You guys have taken a look at it. And it's a little bit east of Phandelver, kind of in the foothills, not too far away.
Nice.
And he says, he tells you that he thinks his brothers may be there, the ones that were missing that you heard about earlier. He says, basically, if the Black Spider is there and has taken up residence, they're probably in great danger.
Nice.
So that drow, not the black spider.
So I pull out. Speaking of the black spider, I pull out this playing card. Like, any idea what this is for?
What playing card?
I have a black
Oh.
spider playing card in my.
Oh yeah, it was just a card, almost like a business card, not a playing card. He kind of looks over at it and says, "Well, I don't know where you got this, but I would assume it has something to do with our nemesis." He says, "Where'd you find it?"
We cleared out one of their hideouts and found it in the desk of Glassstaff.
He says, Glassstaff. Okay. I've heard them mentioning that name before. I can only assume he has a connection, but I don't know the significance at this point.
Well, he was a connection. If you'll turn around behind you and check out what Ferone's holding, he's no longer with us.
And I cast Disguise Self, and I'm like, and he still can be in a connection.
Oh, okay then. That could come in handy, I suppose, he says. All right. So you guys are heading back?
Yep.
All right.
Rest. Used up like almost spell slots.
All right. Let's see.
I used all my rage.
So he rides with you, Oratir, on your horse. You guys are like packing it in. Droop is still out there on your horse. Shinzi, he did not come in the castle.
Oh yeah. Nor did I expect him to.
In fact, as soon as you guys stopped your horses, he jumped off and ran into the woods. But as you come back to find your horse, he's like kind of hiding off in the bushes a little bit.
Gotcha.
Comes back.
Drew,
All right.
thanks for watching the horses.
Says, of course, master. Of course. All right. You guys head back to Phandelver?
Yes.
The whole ordeal took a couple hours, so it's early evening now. Well, actually, no. It took a couple hours, and then you're riding back. So, it's like middle of the night at this point, like 2 in the morning.
Ooh.
So you guys roll in. The town's dark. In fact,
The hour of the drow.
even the inn is closed up at this point. Yeah, you guys head back to the hen house.
In-house.
Well, it's a good thing we own a brothel.
We just own a building at this point. It's not a brothel yet.
Yeah, at this point, it's just our house.
I'm gonna need you to quit being so fucking negative. How about that?
Right.
In fact, there's not even any beds in it right now.
I think
Alright,
that's probably good stopping point for the night, unless you guys want to do any last stuff.
Nope. I'm just gonna go in and pass out inside the kitchen this time.
Hey, we've cured Jinzi.
Call it a
All
minor
it took was
setback.
One encounter.
Yeah, it's still a hard floor.
All right.
We want to do anything else before we end the session?
This time
nope.
around, we will potentially let some time pass, and you guys can decide how much time you want to pass before you pursue whatever the next thing is. Which,
Yeah, we put in the order for the stage,
Yep.
so
That'll take, what did I say, like a
3
couple
days.
days?
something like that. Yeah.
All right, so you can think about it, and then like
2
post
days.
in the. We'll use the Discord to like sync up on what you want to do. But if you want to craft, or like anything that would take any amount of time, and if you guys want, you can poke through like the. I think the player's guide has some ideas on like downtime activity. If you want to get creative with it.
I want to get the owl head taxidermied.
Cool. Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
put
that's a
it.
good one. That will probably take a little while, so why don't we say like a week if you want to do that, unless there's anything that would take longer.
Oh, thanks.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
But can I take it out of my inventory?
It must stay in your inventory forever. You must wear it.
I hate you.
No.
You're not my real DM.
You can turn it into a helmet.
His,
Oh man, that would be legit.
his real DM went out for cigarettes.
We'll be back any day now.
I
Aw.
swear it.
Feels
He only
bad,
left-
man.
He only left 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, right.
Aw.
Look, all I was trying to do was hide and then climb across the ceiling. Josh gets that one.
Yeah. Dude, that video's you gotta share those videos.
I'll
Chat
share
or
them.
something. They were funny as shit.
Oh,
God.
okay.
Well, GG
well,
guys.
We're gonna rest at least.
Cool.
Oh yeah, definitely long. Well, I mean, if you're taking a week,
Several
you're gonna
days.
have long rest. Yep.
Be right back. All right. Well, that's it for the session tonight. Appreciate you stopping in, and we will be back probably Monday for our Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Anyways, bye.